Texas Tech was easy money. And we are live again. I'm back. $2,000, Richard. Texas Tech wins in a fucking walk. A walk. That game was a fucking joke. Buffalo and their 90 fucking points a game. Get the fuck out of here. The sports keg could score 70 on Ball State. Come on, man. Stupid. We're up 3,000 on the day between that, the race, the Clippers. Just another fucking day grinding out to beat the man. Ann will be with us again. Swati. Hopefully, possibly. Yep. Ant's back.
Hello?
Yeah, what's up, Ant?
Oh, God damn it.
That was
God damn, why can't I hear you?
You can't hear me? Can you hear me now?
Jay, I can't hear you.
Do you want me to? You want to go back out? I'll send you another invite. Harvard winning that game, being up against NC State, that doesn't really surprise me, Trig.
Oh, okay. What's up?
You're good now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I got off and then got back on.
All right.
We live yet?
Yeah, we're live, bro.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm not looking at the YouTube yet, so I didn't know if we were already live or not. I'll pull up the YouTube channel. So, when do you need me to start sucking your dick on this Texas Tech call? Oh my God, how right were you on that one?
Yeah, man. Hopefully people read that fucking odds market article and tailed. The other play is Virginia under 128. I gave out. I don't know what it is now, but I kind of like what you were talking about, those team totals. The first half team total was what 33? I think they get over that.
On who?
Virginia.
But
when we were talking about that Virginia-Oklahoma game?
Yeah, I bet it, and I forgot what I bet it at. So let me pull up the website and look at my pending bets and see what that is at. I think it was like 32.5. It was not 33. I wouldn't have taken a 33 because I feel like 33.5 feels like then I'm just kind of like, 1 point means a lot when you're talking about first half totals. So let me pull this up. I took it at, let me peek here. Pending wagers, 32.5. And it was at -110. I'm also looking at some pending wagers on Texas Tech live and Texas Tech money line.
Oh, what did you take them live at?
So I took them live -9.5, and I took them money line -280.
That's a sweat. You got to sweat these last 2 minutes out then.
Yeah, I know, right? Whew. Well, the funny thing is that money line bet is
How many units did you bet that money line bet for?
Well, that's what I was about to say. Like normally when I'm like laying big juice, I just risk 1 unit, and then like there's some times in soccer, if there's like a big soccer team, that's like minus 300 on money line. I'll just risk a unit and nickel and dime my bookie by like winning a quarter of a unit here, a quarter unit there on those big money lines. But you had me rolling. You had me thinking, okay, here's good. So I'm actually risking 2.8 units to win a full unit on this. So I'm really sweating out these last few minutes. I don't know if they're going to hold on to this 24-point lead.
Bro, I can't. I thought you had that fucking UCF money line. What a piece of shit Duke is. Can you believe they won that fucking game? I mean, hey,
are you not paying attention to Sean's comment? I was heartbroken that I didn't win that bet. But all in all, like, how much I had on risk, right? You know what I was risking to win that bet, right? $20.
Yeah.
I had
but
20
still,
bucks line.
But
I had
still,
20 bucks line on the game. Yeah,
that was a quick 100.
Yeah, I know, but I'm more than 120. But I'm like, crying in my own tears, wallowing in my own misery that I was so close to not hitting a plus 580 bet that almost no risk on. And then Sean shows me DMs me and shows me this ticket that his buddy had, and I'm like, you know what? I think me losing $20 is worth the fact that his buddy did not lose $9 fucking grand on the Duke game. So
wow.
So
Sean, man, that he must have been. That kid must have been sick. I was shit, and I texted Ann. I laid a big number on Texas Tech to get it done, but goddamn, $9,000 to win 700. Jesus Christ!
And that basket was in and out.
Bro, that tip-in would have been one of the great moments in like NCAA history, like when they're showing the highlight reels of the tournaments.
Yeah,
that tip-in was crazy.
Yeah, but Sean says he almost lost a friend. Yeah, so I don't want him to lose his friends. So you
take the $20 loss for that guy to not lose fucking 9,000.
Yeah, exactly. Like, okay, all right, I didn't lose. I lost $20. What do you do? I mean, I don't want this. I don't want Sean to lose a friend over $9K. So after he showed me the picture of his friend's ticket, I'm like, you know what?
Jesus,
Duke can have it.
I get crazy, but that's even beyond me.
So Virginia Tech Liberty halftime. What do we want? It's not halftime anymore. It's Virginia Tech Liberty live. What do we want? Virginia Tech's minus 6.5. They're up 1.
What was the line? What was the pregame line?
9.
Max was adamant that Liberty would hang within that 9.
He looks like he's going to be right. I'm a little happy. The total's up to 128.5. I have it at 127. So.
Oh, nice. You bet the Liberty. All right. So I know exactly what we were up until that NASCAR race. You just have to clue me in on your late.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Can we have these conversations when we're off air? Like, you spend like 5 minutes trying to calculate unit totals when I'm trying to look at bets.
I mean, considering that we're on the air 10 hours a day, I mean, 5 minutes isn't really like that much, is it?
Well, when I'm looking at live lines in the Virginia Tech game.
Well, I think that if you can get, the line's 10.5.
Yep. Every fucking bet I make, I put into the app specifically so we don't have to banter on about, carry the 1 plus. But 2.
Every time I ask you for a unit count and record, I get the runaround. I never get the exact thing. Like I do it
to you. I just don't feel.
I do it like
entertaining
on the computer, figuring it out, and I'm always down to the second. I can tell you what I'm up or down. All right. Well, Virginia Tech's up 2, and the live line is 8.5.
It's because I put them all in, and then by the end of the day, once the thing calculates what I'm at by the end of the day, then I look and I'm like, oh, okay.
Earlier today, though, Sean's right. You can't put everything in there, can you? They don't have like every.
It doesn't have MMA. I don't think it has MMA, and it doesn't have NASCAR. But I'll let you calculate MMA, and I'll let you count calculate NASCAR.
But
Dude,
you can make
is
any
Texas
kind
Tech going
of
to
bet.
cover this 9.5? They're only up 20 with 46 seconds left. I'm pretty sure. I think I got a sweat here. Actually, what I'm sweating out now is Virginia is using up their entire goddamn shot clock.
Oh, wow. That total's already down to 124.5. That's going to make me happy if this under comes through, boy. That'll be a nice 2-0 article on Sunday. That would be sweet. So the line's 4.5 right now in that NC State Harvard game.
This Virginia game is probably going to cost me one of the 2 units I'm about to win on Texas Tech.
You know how you're always talking about, even though they're like phenomenal, they were like what, second in the country behind Gonzaga pretty much all year in offensive efficiency. It's always
Virginia,
It's always like with their pace of play being so slow, and
they're like last in the country in pace of play, number 1 in the country in offensive efficiency,
and their defense is so good that the teams that are playing them normally use every single second of the shot clock, that it's tough to lay 11, man. Even though they're so good, I mean, that I agree. But, like, it's tough to lay 11 when they're last in pace of play and they make their opponents sweat it out to the last second of every possession. I could not understand all the love on the Virginia over on Twitter and the Texas Tech over on Twitter. Like, the Action app said had like 94% of the total bets were on the over in the Texas Tech game. I don't know. What the fuck were they looking at?
I don't know. Why don't you ask one of our members, because he was on the over. Were
they?
Yeah. 146.
That's not good. Should have listened to Max and I.
Dude, he doesn't tail anybody.
Who is it?
You know who? Justin.
Oh, Justin.
He doesn't tail anybody's play.
I thought you were talking about somebody in the chat, like our group. Not our group chat, like our chat.
No, yeah. He doesn't tail anybody's play, dude. He will never tail anybody's play. He
tails us sometimes. He tailed us sometimes. He's tailed me in the UFC, in NASCAR, in football. He does not tail anybody in any sport that he has a model for. He only plays his model plays. He doesn't tail anything else. He will not bet first fives because he doesn't model first fives in like baseball. So he doesn't take any first 5 plays because his model doesn't have he doesn't model first 5. He models full games. I'm looking forward to those first 5s.
I know, right?
Finally. Goddamn. Shitty ass books didn't have first 5 team totals.
When does
Swatty said, Ant, you could have told me the Cubs were going to score 4 touchdowns today. That's funny. Twatty, come on here and hang out with us, bro.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. Why the hell would I be betting spring training when the greatest tournament in the history of the planet is on right now? I mean, I will be honest, though. I did I went 1-2 on spring training or tailing spring training today, though. The Atlanta game won. That Atlanta bet won.
I tailed everything. I tailed all 3 bets. I think I'm up like 3,100 today so far. Toronto, what the hell? I guess Trigger, you got any fucking live NBA action, bro? Come on. You're the king. I'm in. Yeah, I tailed whatever you put in this chat, Twatty, earlier today.
Yeah, he went 1. I think it went 1-3 because I know I went 1-2, but I didn't take the Cubs game. But I should have just faded him on that Cubs play because it was
the only bet I'm on. The only bet I'm on right now is I'm on the one Virginia under 128.5. I bet it when I wrote the article. I am on Houston -5, and I have a nice Houston money line bet. So
I'm on this Virginia Tech Liberty over, and it's going to make me sweat it. Man, Liberty's hanging in there, dude. At what point do you just want to grab Liberty on a plus number? Because I can still get them plus on the money line. I mean, they're up 3.
I'm looking at +2 and +120.
Oh, they just took it off the board, so there must be like a change of possession or somebody's at the foul line.
Dude, I'm trying to. I'm racking my brain for scenarios, right? I just based on the year of basketball we watched, I cannot see Ohio State beating Houston. That line went from I grabbed that money line at 230, and it's
over
at
300 now, isn't it?
Yeah, -320. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, 20 went 1 and 2, but lost less than a unit because that Atlanta run, he hit that Atlanta run line. That's what I tailed to.
If at any time you want to come on tonight and shoot the shit with us for an hour, I'll send you the invite. I tried to send Max an invite. I tried to get a hold of him, and then I realized he had no Twitter. So
he can still DM.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, he just can't tweet. He's on tweeting blackout, but he can still DM.
I'll DM him right now.
But I want to warn you, man. Don't get me banned, because if you want to screenshot some of our DMs, I think we could both get each other banned.
Yeah.
Hey, quick question here. At what point is it worth taking a shot with Oklahoma on the money line? Because
I can't see it. I can't see it.
Well, no one could see UMBC last year.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's true.
How many times does Virginia have to shit the bed as a 1 seed? I mean, they get 1 seeds every fucking year for like the last 5 years, and they don't even make the Elite 8.
Oh, Max is back up on Twitter, Tony said.
Oh, good.
Now, like, I would say, at what point do we grab Virginia on the points? I don't have any bet on this game except the total under 128.5. But the line right now is 7.5. Like, if Oklahoma gets up 6.
I'm watching Virginia Tech hit a 3. That makes me happy. I want some 3s in this game. Get this total over.
If Oklahoma gets up like 6 and that line like plummets, I would take a piece of Virginia. But I feel good. I feel confident that I hit this under in this game. So maybe I should just stick with that. Oh, you're on the only thing you're on in the Virginia game is the first half team total?
You mean the only thing I'm on in the Virginia game is a loser?
Well, they got 13 with they still got time.
I mean, I need them to get 21 points in 10 minutes? How often does Virginia score 21 points in 10 minutes? The thing with Virginia is, like, they're one of those teams where they're really good. We all know that. But for some reason, they always seem like they can be vulnerable. I don't know.
I mean, theoretically, because they have so little possessions, they have to be on.
All right, this live total in the Virginia Tech Liberty game is up to 136. We're getting to middle territory on this one.
Yeah, I might get in the middle territory on this Virginia game. It's already down to 120.
If it gets down to 115, you have to go for it. You had it at 128?
128.5, yeah.
Ooh, yeah, you should go for a middle if it gets to 115. I have over 127 in this Virginia Tech game, and I'm looking at a 136.5. So we're coming up. We're coming up when I got to make a serious decision on whether I want to try it or not. So, how's the break? Because when we went on break, I went ahead and called Old Chicago and grabbed some takeout. So I got myself some pizza and some buffalo chicken rolls and everything.
I got Chinese food sitting next to me that I haven't eaten. I'll eat it later on when we're off.
Yeah, I also got to give you a nice good old scolding in the chat.
Yeah. I got one more bet to get through though.
I know. Because I only scold you out of love, buddy.
Pre-scold. I laid a nice nut on Houston.
Tits McGee, man. Jesus.
Not like less than half as much as that. But yeah, still,
Oklahoma nice went on a 10-0 run, and now they've been shut down for 3 minutes.
Liberty plus 450 on the money line, Carter says. Is that worth a look? You know, if I'm being completely honest, Carter, I have watched none of the game because I was watching it. I had a big stake in Texas Tech, so I was watching that game. Have you been watching that game, Ant? The Liberty game?
Off and on, because when we were on break, I had to go grab food and stuff like that. But as I was waiting for my food at Old Chicago, the games were on TV. I was watching it. Liberty's hanging with them. Liberty's hitting shots. So, I mean, you're within a couple possessions.
Yeah, it's a 6-point game.
Well, I'm looking. The money line's off the board now for me. So,
plus 670.
I mean,
that's a big nut, man. But I mean, I think I'd feel better. I mean, if you can get better than the pregame line, it's at 8.5 now. If you can get better than
right at 9. I'm looking at plus 520 now.
Like I would feel comfortable taking Liberty plus 10.5. Just hope they stay within 10. I don't think I would take a shot on the money line, but I mean, did anybody see this other than Justin? See UCF beating Duke? I mean, that was crazy, man. Duke, I don't know, man. I like that ACC championship game was incredible. They played really well, but if they're going to play like this, they're going to lose. What was going on with Krzyzewski? I saw everybody in Twatty's chat talking about Krzyzewski. With like, what was he crying or something?
I don't know.
What was going on with that, guys?
You know what I will tell you though? I wish I had an 18-year-old that was 6'10", so I could let him go play for Tom Izzo.
What's incredible is that Taco Fall catches a rebound and he doesn't even have to jump to dunk. He just bloop and it goes in.
What's incredible was Taco Fall fouled out when he got charged. I think he got charged.
Oh, Corey said he was consoling the UCF players that were crying. Yeah, Coach K always seemed like a stand-up dude.
Yep. But what about this, okay? So did you see that clip where they asked Tom Izzo, is it difficult or what's it like to coach millennials and blah, blah, blah? Right?
I did. The post-game interview was fantastic.
And he's like, well, we had like a kumbaya session at halftime, where I just said, well, gee, guys, you got out-rebounded by a smaller team. Now, if we just all hug each other and try extra hard and have a little extra gumption, maybe we can better our chances of winning. So it's not really that hard. And I'm like, the sarcasm was just amazing. Bro, he got in that ass.
He got in that ass on the sideline so bad, I thought he was going to punch one kid.
Yeah, it was just hilarious to me because, Did you see all those people on Twitter spazzing out over what Tom is or about Tom Izzo saying, this is uncalled for. He needs to resign. That's a student athlete. Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, Carter said Krzyzewski was crying because the coach at UCF, he coached him at Duke, and he felt bad for him. Oh well, I mean, that's cool. Yeah, man. Izzo at the post game press conference pretty much said, like, he summed it up like, I don't give a fuck if their feelings are hurt. It's one and done. Get the job done, or I'll put somebody else in. That's basically the synopsis.
Yeah. So did you see, like, I mean, you could probably see it if you just type in Tom Izzo on Twitter and just start going down the tweets. Like, all these people are on their high horse, clutching their pearls. Oh, Tom Izzo yelled at a student athlete. I cannot believe he needs to resign immediately, yelling at that poor child.
Are you clutching fake pearls right now?
Yeah, just clutching their pearls. I cannot believe this. And it's like, so I sent out a tweet, and I basically said, all these guys tweeting that shit about Tom Izzo probably let other men fuck their wife.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm serious. Because I'm honest. Like, only a little beta cuck would in any sense of the imagination would have a problem with Tom Izzo. You are just a straight bitch. If you have a problem with him doing something crazy as coaching people and not holding people accountable.
Why don't you tell the chat how you really feel about it?
Dude, I'm an open book. You know what I mean? If you don't want my opinion, don't tune in, because I'm an open book and I'll tell it.
My football coach in high school kicked me in the balls. That's fantastic.
My football coach never kicked me in the balls, but I remember there was one game when we were playing football, and I can't remember what I did, but I messed up.
You played high school football?
Affirmative. So
wow. I didn't know that.
I mean, okay. Anyways, what I was saying was, like, I remember there was like a play I fucked up on some play or whatever, and like the coach just got in my ass, you know. And
you get any scholarship offers?
Dude, I played for like Division III Christian school. Fuck no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I
wasn't
started
even that
all
good.
4 years.
But what I said was, like, we had the coach just got in my ass, and like afterwards, you know, after the game, my dad was laughing at me about it. You know, all these people like, I can't believe they would yell at my child. My dad was laughing his ass off. He's like, guess you're not going to mess up like that again next time. You know, maybe you need to stay in your position on that zone. I think it was like we play some zone defense or whatever. He's like, maybe you need to stay in your zone next time, and the coach won't get on you like that again, Anthony. He just was laughing.
Oh, Johnny Dawkins is at UCF. I didn't know that. Yeah, he loved Johnny Dawkins.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, I played high school football, and I got a scholarship to Rutgers, and I blew my knee out the summer I was going to start at Rutgers.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome. That was a good break for you. It kept you from having to play football for Rutgers.
They were bad too, bro. They were really bad.
Is that why you got a scholarship offer?
Oh, fuck you.
Gronk to WWE minus 250.
Yeah, 100%, Twatty.
Do I have $100,000 of equity in my house I can pull out to lay on that? Jesus. Is that not a guarantee or what?
Oh, yeah. I don't think he's going to be Ronda Rousey and like become like an actual fucking wrestler, but I think he's going to definitely have a role there. Definitely. Liberty down 5 with 9 minutes to play. Plus 750 on the money line. How do you not throw $20 on that? Maybe you get lucky and you pick up 150.
Well, Liberty?
Yeah.
You think I should take the money line on Liberty?
I think I might put $10 on it at plus 750. I mean, if it loses, who gives a fuck? But if it wins, pick up almost a unit.
I just bet it.
Virginia got up 25-15. That's what I mean. A team like Oklahoma scored, 98 points last game? They got 15 points.
Yeah, I know. Can Virginia score 9 points in 3.5 minutes?
Yeah, of course they can.
Will they?
Well, that's debatable. I mean, if you can get Kyle Guy come down and hit it 3, maybe
I need 8 points. But nah, this is a loser. It's a loser. I should have went in more on Texas Tech.
All those Buffalo believers
that
I saw.
Suck your dick for a while on that one, dude. That was pretty funny. Feel free to suck your own dick for a minute in our chat.
I actually saw people saying Buffalo puts up 85 plus on Texas Tech. I was like, okay.
Really? People were saying that.
One of the biggest tilts on the action app was the whole fucking world was on that over 142 or 143.
I saw some people I saw a lot of people tweeting out Buffalo +4. Everyone was on Buffalo. So go ahead, pat yourself on the back some more on that one.
Carter got Liberty plus 1,200. I mean,
I got Liberty plus 580.
That's worth a shot. That's why they said Oklahoma down by 10. The game's over. I mean,
100%.
He could very well be right.
No, here's how bad that is my book, because you know how I told you, like, it's like once the money lines are past 1,000, they just take it off the board. You're
right, Twatty.
80 to 60, yeah. I remember you saying that.
Last night we were talking about that's exactly what we figured, 80-60. 78-50 a final. And that in-game Virginia total is down to 113.5. You think that's enough for a middle, or is this just going to be a ridiculously low-scoring game?
113.5. Jesus Christ! What do you need to get over 113.5? You think? Are they going to get to 50? Like, will Oklahoma have to get to 50? I don't even know if they're going to get to 50 at this rate.
Well, they're giving up 55 points a game. Number 1 scoring defense in the country at 55.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, though. I don't really look at scoring defenses as much as I look at the efficiencies.
Oh, I completely agree. Definitely. But, I mean, it's worth noting in a conference where, you know, you got teams like Duke and North Carolina. I don't know if they played both those teams twice. But, I mean, you know, scoring defense at 55 is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, obviously scoring defense means something, obviously. But you got to also look at how many points per possession they give up. That's really what you want to look at. And they're also number 1 in that. They're number 1 in defensive efficiency. I mean, they're just so good.
If the Cavs played Virginia, what would be the score?
Oh, fuck. I don't know, Twatty. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't believe people are taking the over in this Virginia game either.
I can't believe. Come on, Oklahoma, put a shot up so Virginia can come back the other way.
They saw Oklahoma put up like 95 last game, and we're like, how does this game not go over 128.5?
Because Oklahoma's going to have like 20 fewer possessions.
I'm looking forward to this Ohio State game,
Like,
Houston game.
I have a question though. Like, can someone explain to me? Because you just said that. Like, how do people go? How does this game not go over a certain whatever? I mean, well, how do you not understand that one game had like almost 80 possessions, and then they're going to play a game where they're literally going to have like 64 possessions? Like, that's how the game's not going to go over.
I want to know what the chat thinks about this Cal Irvine Oregon game. It's the one game I couldn't peg today. Like, looking at all these tournament games, I felt good about what I thought was going to happen happened in every tournament game so far today. Even though I didn't really have an opinion on the Virginia Tech game. But what do you guys think about this Cal Irvine Oregon game? It's plugged out.
Hold on.
Max.
Sweat this out with me, Jason. I need one bucket. I'm over 32 and a half. I need one bucket. Well, they just
how much time's left?
A minute.
What fucking channel? Why can't I find this game?
I don't know. Like, why can't you?
Oh, okay. 25 seconds, 31-20. I knew you had a shot at it.
No, I got like 12 seconds left.
Anyway, the one game I couldn't really peg was this Cal Irvine Oregon game. What do you guys think in the chat about this Cal Irvine Oregon game? My initial reaction was take the 5.5 at the opener, plus 5.5 on Irvine. But even Max says he would lay it. He thinks Oregon gets the job done. Fucking Seth Davis thinks that they're going to the Final Four. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's me.
Seth Davis?
Maybe it's me, but I don't see it.
It's not you. It's fucking idiots who haven't watched college basketball all season long. Saw that Oregon got hot to win a conference tournament in a garbage conference, and now they're all sucking Dana Altman's dick.
Sean said Oregon by 10.
I can see Oregon winning by 10. But
you also said Duke by 25, Sean.
You trolling.
But no, he breaks my balls. It's all in good fun. But I don't know. I think I agree with him. I think maybe I gotta lay it.
Lay the money line?
No, the 4.5. If you're taking Oregon, it's the best number that it's been since it opened.
Well, you opened that 5.5. Look at the total though.
I they're not getting that total this. was low. You guys think it goes over 126.5?
You got to look at first of all, UC Irvine does not play fast. They play good defense. You got to look at Oregon. Oregon's really good on defense. And
I wasn't fucking impressed with Oregon. Like at any point this year, I thought they had a good game.
Of course, I go 1 minute and 20 seconds needing them to get a basket, and they have 3 possessions in that minute and 20 seconds and fucking nothing. Fucking cunts.
Lewis King is the key. If he scores 12 or more, they win and cover. That's what Sean said. Yeah, Twatty, I agree. I don't really like them that much either. I did notice they started playing better towards the end of the year. That's true. They looked impressive in that second game against Washington. But I mean, I know Twatty's initial reaction too was grab the 5.5. I didn't do it. I didn't. But that was my I don't know. I guess we'll watch the first half, see how it goes, maybe make a play.
Or,
What do you
Huh? What?
What do you think? Watch that first half of that.
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm just fucking irritated right now. You're babbling on about something while I'm pissed off that I just lost a bet.
I'm sorry. You need like a
Yeah.
blanket
Yeah.
cookie?
Do you like Virginia -4 on the second half?
I will tell you right now.
How the hell did the total? I should have fucking tried the middle. They have not scored in like 3 fucking minutes in this Virginia Tech game. I'm not even kidding. It's been like 59-49 for 3 years. The in-game total is all the way down to 125. That's less than what the opening game total was. I could have gotten under 135 for a middle like 10 minutes ago.
What are you talking about, Twatty? Who is a host of a show?
Talk about you.
UVA scores 31 in the first half. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, yes, Jason. That's exactly what I was looking at for like the last 2 minutes. You're going on about the Oregon game while I'm watching Virginia.
What do you expect me to do? What do you want me to stop the show so you can rant about losing? Would you lose a half unit?
It was a full unit. No, it's not just that. I'm freaking irritated that they literally have not scored in this Virginia Tech Liberty game for like 3 minutes of game time. Are you kidding me?
Here we go.
Dude, there hasn't been a basket since like the 7.5 minute mark. They're under 5 minutes. The live totals plummeted from 135 to 122. Why the heck didn't I try for that middle? And, of course, there's a travel. So, oh, yeah, we're not going to score on this possession either. What the shit? This game better go to overtime. Wow. I'm sorry. I'm just like a little dumbfounded right now that they have not scored anything in this Virginia Tech Liberty game for like 3 goddamn minutes. I was cruising to that over, and now I'm like, are you? Yeah, whatever. Talk. You go ahead and talk, Jason. I need to take a deep breath and quit. Yeah, I do. I need to fucking breathe.
All right, we're underway in this Ohio State-Houston game. Looking forward to it. Let's go, Houston. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess I lean Oregon a little bit now as far as that other game is concerned. I'll watch some of it and see what I could see. Houston -5 on that. Corey said he's laughing. He said you're getting mad. Oh, my daughter said this is fun because he is getting mad. Watch what you say about my 10-year-old daughter. I'll kill you.
What about her?
She said this show is fun because she's watching you get mad.
Well, I mean, like, come on, man. Like, don't have a right to be mad. Like, Virginia had 3 possessions to get 1 basket on me, and they don't get there. I needed one more basket, and 3 different times they had a possession, and they did get a basket. And now, literally, there's been 1 basket in 4 minutes of game time in this Liberty Virginia Tech game.
And you have to get over what number?
127. I was coasting to the over. The live line was at like 135, like 5 minutes ago. And now it's like I literally need to like clench my ass cheeks and hope for overtime in order to get this over home. They've scored nothing. I mean, I'm dumbfounded. I've never seen it. It's, one team not scoring anything for like 4 minutes has happened before, but both teams just like decide that putting the ball into the basket was just too difficult to accomplish for 4 straight minutes. For 4 straight minutes. They just decided scoring just shouldn't be a thing anymore.
Yeah, the total's off the board too. I can't even see what the live total is.
Yeah, because Jesus, take fucking Christ. Why the hell did I not go for that middle when it's at 135? No, 12. I wanted 12 points to try for a middle.
You know, I always
damn
want.
it.
I'm always breaking Twatty's balls to come on here. Like, let me send you the invite. Come on here and hang out. But I mean, his comments in the chat are just. There's nobody better. My daughter said this is my new. She spelled new wrong. You don't need the K, babe, but you're working on it. You're 10. This is my new favorite show on YouTube.
Well, she'd rather watch you than was it like PewDiePie? Is that who they all watch?
No, Destry Sparks. He's a cool dude. He sent me a DM after the show. Last night. He's a big fan.
I didn't.
No, he's talking about Virginia Tech, not Virginia. We're on the under in the Virginia game.
I mean, you know, you hate it when you think you might be on the right side of a bet, and then you get fucked. You know, like
I think it's really funny that the entire chat is enjoying you getting heated over this bet.
I mean, it just fucking pisses me off. You know, at least let me sweat it out. Don't stop scoring for 4 straight minutes. Like, who the hell does that? Who the hell's like, oh yeah, let's stop scoring in this basketball game? Like the purpose of the game is to the ball through the hoop. These sons of bitches.
Let's go, Houston.
You know.
That Virginia money line is minus 1550. You know what? What was the pregame total, guys, in the Virginia game? Was it 12? What was it? I forget.
11 and a half.
Okay, it was 11 and a half, and they're up 8. And what did you say that the halftime line was?
4.
Closed at 10. Closed at 10 and a half, actually. It says on action. So right now you're basically minus 12. Yeah, I'm not interested in that. But if we see a minus 9.5 in the Virginia game, if we're lucky enough to see that, I think I'm pulling the trigger on that. Minus 9.5. That's my buy price.
What about Oklahoma team total?
Oklahoma team total. Let me see what that is.
31 and a half. Juiced to the over, so you're getting minus 110 on the under, 31 and a half.
Which would mean they finish with 53 or less.
Affirmative.
That's a tough ask, man. I mean, we've seen Virginia do it all year long. They're averaging 55. They're giving up.
It's a tough ask if Oklahoma wasn't only scored 22 points and a half.
But how many times do we see a team put up 25 in the first half and 44 in the second half? It's crazy. Max is right. College basketball it's always a tale of two halves. Virginia Tech up 59-50. 3 minutes left.
I know.
Let's go, Houston, baby.
I didn't bet this Houston game, should I?
Bang. 7-3. Let's go. Yeah, I think you should. That opener at 5 was just automatic for me, anyway. And that money line went up a full $1 from what I bet it at.
Man, Houston's already minus 8.5. It's 7-5.
Yeah, I know, because it closed at 6.5. I'm looking at God. I'm looking at 7.5 right now, and that's plus 100. You want to see like Ohio State get up 5 and bang that money line at like minus 150.
What about this Warriors-Pistons game? The Warriors are all the way down to 6.5 after opening at after closing at minus 10.
Sean said Liberty down 5, walking it up like they don't have a care in the world.
Thanks, Sean. I need that.
Man, we should have took that fucking Harvard plus 10. They're tied. They're knotted at 57 with 10 minutes left in this game. That was a missed opportunity. Sean's on that over again. So he doesn't want to see you lose.
I appreciate that. What the hell happened to the damn game? They like moved it to where'd the game go? They moved it to the freaking Houston game or something. See, Sean's on the same over, so we have some solidarity going on here.
Where is Trigger in the chat? Trigger, you here, bro? I completely agree, Sparks. Buckeyes did nothing all year to suggest they can compete in this game. 100%. But I felt that way about most of the Big Ten games in this tournament, and they performed much better than I thought. Trig, what do you got in these live NBA games? Anything? Or NBA games coming up?
At least I got it right at 127. It's not the half. So you know what I mean?
Yeah. I have fucking allergies, man. I can't breathe out of my nose. Fuck you, Trig.
We're at 115 points. You think we can get 12 points to at least push in the last minute 18?
He's on that fucking Harvard game plus 6.5. God damn it.
Harvard?
Yeah, he jumped on him plus 6.5 when he saw they were hanging in the game. I should have, when I was talking
that's
to
my problem. I can't live bet these NIT games for some reason. It's pissing me off.
When you went to go play poker and I was talking to Twatty, I should have just bet it right there at 10.5. Now, do we have? How does the NIT and the CBI and the CIT work? Will there be games tomorrow, or is it like a weekend thing, like the tournament? I forget.
The NIT has Colorado, Norfolk State tomorrow.
Okay, so there is games.
Norfolk State have it in them to cover they already won outright as a 14 or a 16-point dog. Do they have it in them to cover 14 points against Colorado?
I don't know. That's a lot of points, though.
Mm-hmm.
Colorado was one of the better Pac-12 teams, though, this year.
Yeah, but so was
after Oregon and Washington, Colorado and Arizona State were probably the third and fourth best team.
This total ain't getting there, dude. I need 10 points in 40 seconds just to push.
Oh, the TCU game is tonight, too. Yeah, I think TCU gets it done. I agree there.
It's minus 4.5 against Nebraska. Are they covering that?
I mean, I think they're good enough to, yeah.
I mean, yeah, but what about the fact that the Nebraska kids are probably playing for their coach, or they think they're playing for their coach's job?
What was Nebraska's road record this year? Let's check that.
Not good. Ohio State's up on Houston.
I hope this is not another fucking Pac-10. I mean, Big Ten team. That surprises me.
No, they're losing now.
Nebraska went 2-9 on the road this year. Yeah, I think they're covering the 4.5. I think we should bet that.
You do?
Yeah.
All right. We're at 120 now. I mean, at this point, is it bad that I'm just rooting for a push? Hey, Jason, I have a question.
What?
Should I buy a half point on this TCU Nebraska game? Should I buy a half point? Would you recommend buying half points in basketball?
No.
Okay.
Sean, you love to break my balls. He's just opposite anything I say.
Why?
I don't know why.
Oh, my God. Are they just going to keep fouling?
$15-11 Houston.
Like, I can't watch the game anymore because the sons of bitches, TBS and whatnot, turned it to a.
Yeah, it says it's on TBS too at the top in the score
Yeah,
box.
it says it's on TBS, but my TBS app that I was streaming it on is switched the game. It switched it to the Oregon UC Irvine game. No, wait, that hasn't tipped off yet. Ah, crap. I'm an idiot. I was thinking because they had the banner, because I buffered and then I had the banner, so I was thinking they switched the game. I'm such a moron. I'm glad no one listens to me. Foul him. Oh, my God. Nope, it's done. They won't foul him. They stopped. We lost.
By how much?
By 2 points.
Jesus Christ. That's like the second time in 5 minutes.
Yeah, 67-58.
Half unit play or a whole unit?
Jesus Christ. It was a whole unit play, yes. They stopped fouling him with like 10 seconds left. They let him run the ball out. Yeah, they let him dribble it out. Why is it when I need an over, they let him dribble it out, but when I need an under, they keep fouling all the way up until like there's literally like 10 seconds left and they're going to be down 15 points and they're still fouling, but I need the under. But when I need the over, they let them dribble it out down 7 with 24 seconds. Like, get fucked, college basketball. Pack of cunts. I'm starting to think there might be a lot of variance betting money on a bunch of 18-year-olds to put a round ball through a little hoop.
Yeah, I definitely concur there. Is anybody on Ohio State in the chat?
I mean, not that I know of. Houston, Ohio State. The line's down to 5.5.
I would be really surprised if Ohio State makes the Sweet 16.
Does this Warriors Piston game go over 219? They're at 57.
I was asking Trigger about that game, and he said he's waiting. So I said, all right, just let me know.
Yeah, 219 is kind of a low total for a Warriors game. But they're at 57 after one quarter. I mean, 57 is on pace for 228. You don't think it goes over?
I haven't really been keeping up on NBA totals, but I mean, judging from the scores we've been seeing, like in the 230s, low 240s, it gets crazy, man. So,
well, I'm going to.
On the surface, it doesn't sound like a bad bet.
I'm going to take it now.
Trigger jumped on Houston minus 2.5 live. I think that's a good number. The money line's down to 170. Virginia, Oklahoma is going.
Yeah, I took it live. Houston's down, dude.
Yeah, they're down 2.
Yeah. When do I want to take Houston?
I
can
mean,
take a minus 3.5 now.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I think minus 1.5 would be ideal. You know, it's a possession.
Trigger Man just took Houston.
That's what I just.
I took the. Oh, by the way, I took that live over on the Warriors game. And if it gets up, if I get like a 12, 13-point middle opportunity, I'm taking it.
I've placed. We had the Clippers, the NASCAR race, Texas Tech, and now I have that Virginia under and Houston minus 5 in the money line. That's all I got rolling right now. I don't think Virginia's going to give us a fucking chance to.
Yeah, the money line's off the board. That means Virginia's money line must be well over 1,000 now because it's off
and
the board.
They're already. Would you believe me if I told you that DraftKings has minus 13.5, minus 220?
I could take minus 16.5, minus 105 live. Oh, minus 15.5 now. Minus 14.5. Shit. It's like updated 3 times as I clicked the update button.
Yeah,
Should
Warriors over 218.5. He just bet with you. Now Houston is minus 2.5.
I can get my. Yeah.
Harvard's down 5 right now. Still hanging tough.
Should I just take Houston money line minus 145?
Yeah, I would. I might grab them again, actually. Just jumps from 145 to 195. Fucking Virginia, man.
Dang, that Warriors line's all the way down to 216.
Yeah, I got 214.5. I'm thinking about taking it because I was doing something else in the last minute and a half, and it went down to 214.5.
I wonder if I should just hit it again.
That total, man, that total went up. That total was down to 112, and it's at 122. That's not good.
I thought you were going to buy off for a middle at some point.
Yeah, I never did. I figured just take the half unit. The Spurs are putting it on the Celtics, man, on the road. Fucking them up right now.
Yeah, Spurs, betting the Spurs in on the road is usually not a good thing.
How do you not
16 and you can take them 12 and a half, minus 12 and a half.
How do you not like Sacramento tonight?
What's the line?
I think it was 1.5. I think I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Hold on. 1.
I wouldn't hate it, but what do you think of the Spurs minus 12 and a half when they're up 16 with 10 minutes to play?
I'm not touching that.
Oh, you think the Celtics can come back and give it a little?
I mean, that's probably really drastic from what the line was. And, like, the Celtics could lose by 10. We get fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no Tatum or Horford. So if we were considering it, I would have checked the injury report first. I know LeBron's not playing the second half of back-to-backs. Did the Lakers play last night? That's what they said on ESPN. He's no longer playing the second half of back-to-backs. I don't follow the NBA enough to even know if that's true, but that's what I heard. Lakers are playing for absolutely nothing. Got the Kings sitting at 36 and 36. They're in the 9th spot, 6 games back, five games in the loss column from the 8th seed, which is the Spurs. LeBron is playing, but minutes may be limited. Yeah, that makes sense. John took Houston minus 3.5. I like it. I'm already on it. When's that international break over, Ant, for soccer?
This Saturday.
Oh, this coming Saturday? Okay, so we're gonna have one of the soccer handicappers that's on Joe's show and the Fantasy Sports Network. He hooked me up with them, and I told him that I would have him on Wednesday because the next 2 weekends for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday was going to be all tournament. So obviously I need you there because, you know, it's soccer.
I mean, I'm not like an expert at it.
But I mean, come on. You could hold your own. At least you know what the fuck's going on.
Well, I know who the teams are.
And you bet it, yeah. So you follow it. I know nothing. So we'll talk to him for like half hour, see what he thinks about the upcoming whatever.
Yeah, there's a big match between Liverpool and Tottenham. I don't know if Tottenham. I know Liverpool really needs these wins because they're in the chase for that. They're like within a point of Manchester City, I believe, for the Premier League.
Man, if that Jose Ramirez fucks me on that future, I'm going to be pissed. There's 2 hockey games on, an AAF game in football. That's it. We only got 5 games on the board right now.
How bad is this Jose Ramirez contusion supposed to be? They're talking about it in the chat.
Sean said, by the way, that injury looked ugly. Well, that doesn't make me feel good. Twatty says I'm still good, though.
Okay. I think you should still be good on that.
I hope so.
How long is Ohio State going to hang around in this game?
A while. 48-35 right now. No. Yeah, 48-35 in the Virginia game. What's that total at? 124.5. They're fucking creeping up on me.
This is a high-scoring second half.
They would have to really put up a lot of points coming off that first half to get over that fucking 128.5.
You say that as if they're not putting up a lot of points in this second half.
I know. I fucking know, man.
I mean,
this weekend, KegCast was a lot of fun, bro. We made a lot of money yesterday, and I'm crushing it today. Really, really good weekend. That unit count, bro, is going to be like at 70 units. You realize that? We were at 59.46 going into Saturday. And we're already up another 10.7 plus whatever we eat tonight. That's crazy. 70 units in 6 weeks. That's something to be proud of. We're killing it. Harvard really trying to win this game. 70-69, it says on FanDuel with 2 minutes left. Yeah, I agree with that, Sean. I just don't know where to put it. Because we got the fucking logo and the poster. I guess I can get a board for like, you guys can't really see that though. I have a small like whiteboard and a marker. I guess I could put it like, I don't know. I'll find a place. But I was thinking about that too, Sean. A board for all the plays. You know what we got to do? We got to get a ticker at the bottom of the the bottom of the screen, so it says exactly the plays we're on and the unit count for the day. I could do that on OBS. There's a program that I can do that on. I just don't know how to be able to have you on a split screen with that and do OBS. Although somebody DM'd me last night that enjoyed the show, said you guys are fucking great. Your show's awesome. And they're called like Sports Booth, where they could put the graphics up for us and everything. But I think I could do that on my own if I used OBS. I just wouldn't know how to stream with you on OBS. I got to try to figure that out.
So is Houston going to win this game or not?
And if I bet the game, do you think I think they're going to win?
Well, I'm getting pissed off that they're not up by 15 yet. This Warriors line is still right at like 219.5. I wish I could get the money line on this Virginia Oklahoma game. Well, actually, not really, because basically what I say is I wish I had like $10,000 to lay on the money line.
Yeah, Steve brought up a good point. Max did think that Houston would win the game. He just wasn't sure if they would cover the 5 or 5.5. He thought it would probably be a little closer than people thought, but he thought that they would win the game. I sent it out, so I'd really like them to fucking win the game.
They're up by 5, so I'd prefer that they just start pimp slapping them. I want blowouts. That's what I want.
I sent out Houston minus 5.5, Houston money line, Virginia minus 10, and big 3 money line parlay. Virginia, North Carolina, and Duke. So it would be nice.
That Virginia, North Carolina, Duke money line parlay would hit.
Yeah, it'd be good if I can get 4 units back for them right here. All right. Oh, Chris, I'm gonna send Chris an invite.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's send Chris an invite here. All right, all right, all right. Man, we're slowly building this show. We pretty much have almost 20 heads watching now. Always, it was like 5 heads, like 3 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Virginia holding strong, up 13. Live line 13 and a half, total 114. So that's good. They slowed down. Houston doing their thing up 5. That's what we want to see. What was your bet on Houston, Ant?
Money line
Oh, okay.
minus 145. I put 2 units on it.
Oh, nice.
Well, to risking to win 2 units because you're like you spent all this time sucking Houston's dick. So I figured, maybe.
Yeah, I think I got maybe 3 units to win 3 units on it when it was minus 230.
Yeah, it's minus 500 now.
Yeah, I'm looking
That's
at minus 380.
It's a little sketchy.
Yeah, man, that DraftKings algorithm, it's crazy. Minus 560 on that book, minus 380 on the other one.
The Spurs are up by 20.
How's that live total looking?
It's still right on the number. It hasn't budged within 1 or 2 points the entire first half. I mean, we're at 109 points with like 30 seconds left. I'm going to hope for like a big scoring surge in the third quarter, and then I'll hit like a live under and try middle.
$113.5. That's what I want to see.
Spurs are up 17 with 2.5 minutes left, it looks like. Oh, as you told me, the reason why I'm mentioning the Spurs last couple times, like, as you told me, oh, yeah, I want nothing of it, I was literally typing in the bet. What?
No, I just laughed.
What, at me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were literally going, I want no part of that. And as I'm typing in the bet, so, what's, yeah, you're like, I want no part of that. I'm like, well, I didn't say it, but I'm thinking, well, fuck you anyways. And I clicked the submit. So you don't have to count it towards our unit total if it wins, because obviously I didn't give it out as I was betting it, but I bet it.
Warriors are up 14.
Yeah. I just so I have the Spurs minus 12.5. So I just kind of hope they get a couple buckets here and they just run the clock out. I mean, but you never know. Yeah, Warriors are up 14. We're at 100. What is that? 112. 112 point first half.
Here we go. Houston's up by 9. Here we go, baby. Man,
I would have.
This could end a perfect day for me.
Yeah. Virginia's up 13. At what point do we just take the live spread now, 14.5, when they're up 13? Hey, you should be happy that live total's back down to 113.
Yeah. That Houston defense is taking over.
Yeah, TCU's underway too.
Yeah, Sean has said something about there's the key players that Nebraska were missing are back, I think.
Yeah, it says that after we bet the game.
Yeah, I bet it for a half unit -4.
Whoa, Jason.
Yeah.
Do we have some low-hanging fruit here? Golden State Warriors team total on the second half is 53.5. I mean, is that too good to be true?
Man, those second half team totals, I tell you all the time, they fuck me all the time. I don't know. I'm not a good barometer for that.
You're not a good barometer for anything, you schmuck. So, anybody looking at that team total for the Warriors on that second half? Like, how do you not bet that? I mean, because they're just trying to consolidate the first half. They're still just trying to consolidate the full game total with the halftime total. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, the Warriors got 63 in the first half. Like, 53.5? Come on, this team scores 120 points a game.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
Well, I want some opinions. I want some opinions from the chat if anybody has anything, because I mean, we still got like 10 minutes before we have to bet this. I mean, it just went to halftime, so it's not like
Trigger's in the chat. Ask him.
Yeah, where's Trigger at? He already bet it. Trigger man already bet it.
That's good enough for me.
Over 53.5. Come on. Yeah. I mean, Now here's the question. Is this a one-unit play, or do we just say these bookies need to get fucked for putting that line up there, and do we take it for 2?
I'm not going to take it for 2.
Is it because you're a pussy?
Yeah, because you know me. I don't risk much money.
Well, I'm not a little slack-jawed puss, so I'm putting 2 units on this Warriors team total.
You always break my balls for like picking spots. I mean, I pick my spots and I'm successful like 60+% of the time.
Are you talking still? Nate, the full game team total of 116.5 would be 53.5 on the second half because they got 63 points now. So,
yeah, for some reason I'm looking at total points home team 116.5 too. So now what is that? Is that the same thing as 53?
It's the exact same thing because they got 63 in the first half. So 63 and 53 is 116.
Okay.
So over 53 and a half would be 116 and a half.
All right. I'm in.
Yeah, I'm gonna input that into the app. That I did that for 2 units, by the way. I'm sorry. I think 53 points on a second half line for the Warriors is just too good not to. But I mean, I could lose. It's happened. I've lost on some of those low team totals before, but I just think I'll win that way more than I'll lose it. Oh, by the way, the Spurs won by like 20. So there you go. That was pretty cool. Oh, I'm sorry. The Spurs won by 19. So, but still.
Oregon's underway.
Oh, the game none of us had any strong opinion on side or total.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait for it to start.
3-0 Oregon. Gonzaga's laying 7 against Florida State. Tennessee's -1 against Purdue. Wow. What?
What do you mean, what? Like, what did you think the line would be?
More than 1?
Oh.
I'm fucking betting. I'm sending that out tonight.
You think Tennessee just routs Purdue?
I think that they beat them by more than 1. That good enough?
Because the problem with that game, if you want my opinion, which you probably don't, because all you do is mock me. But the problem that I have with that game would be it's a battle between two teams who habitually shit the bed in the tournament. So who do we think is going to shit the bed harder?
You know what I'm saying? Base it on the year, and Tennessee's had a more impressive year than Purdue.
I don't think you're incorrect.
Auburn, North Carolina's laying 5.5 against Auburn.
Oh, really?
Texas Tech +2 against Michigan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me look at these lines that you got pulled up. I'll take a little peek-see-poo and see what we got.
Man, I'm tempted to take that 6.
North Carolina is only 5. Here's the question: does Auburn win this game 3 out of 10 times?
Auburn's good, Ant. Yeah, I think they could win 3 out of 10 times against North Carolina. Yes.
So we don't like North Carolina money line then?
No.
But North Carolina's -205, so that's like right at like 67%. They need to win 67% of the time to break even on a
Houston did exactly what we thought they would do. They're up 8.5.
That's good.
Yep.
So here's the problem for you, Jason. You got $1,500 on the UNC money line, essentially, because that's essentially what this is a $1,500.
Yeah, you're right. I basically got them -150 instead of -240. So
yeah,
that was a great move.
So you have no interest in hedging?
No. Now, if North Carolina gets out up 10 and Auburn's like +500 or plus, I don't know, 420, maybe I'll throw a couple hundred, 200, 300, and either I'll break even or I'll win 700.
I will tell you right now, if North Carolina gets out up 8, 9, 10 in like the first half, you're going to get a substantial money line on Auburn. You'll get more than 400. You could probably get like +6.
So is that what you would do? You would bet a couple hundred on Auburn just to break even, worst case scenario, and
I mean, if North Carolina, well, I'm just looking at it from the perspective of what you have bet, which is North Carolina -150 to make the Elite Eight, and this game will get them into the Elite Eight. So you're basically have -150 on North Carolina money line, but you have you laid 1,500 to win 1,000. If at any point during the game, if North Carolina, since they're already a 5-point favorite, which means they're already like Auburn's already like +175. If they get like a 10-point lead, that money line's going to get really high. I mean, it'll get higher than 400. I think you'll get like +500 on it, and then you'd only have to risk like 300 to break even or win 700. So I would, if at some point in game you can get Auburn at like +400 to +500 range, I would definitely just do that, because if you're just trying to grind out profit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I do this recreationally, but this is like, what, 50% of your income?
Yeah. 55.
Yeah, so just from perspective of somebody who uses their gambling winnings as a way to buy groceries, I would definitely go that route just to make sure I grind out a profit and don't lose 1,500. Now, since I do this recreationally and all that stuff, I probably just let it ride. But if I was on the grind doing this for a living, that's definitely something I would do, is to ensure that I either break even or make profit.
I had about 30. Like I bring in about 3,500 from the bread route every month, and this month's profit for betting was 3,750. So I withdrew that 3,750, added it to the 3,500, and that's what I lived off this month, like 7,250.
See, there you go.
So I guess you're right. I guess I should just take that. Yeah, I think you're right. I'll do that. We'll be on, and we'll see it. Hopefully they can get up nice early.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, that would be the way you mitigate your risk. You know what I mean? You can't be too risky. Just from like if you're just from the standpoint of making a living doing this, because eventually you probably want to just, well, I don't think you'd ever want to get rid of your bread route because you don't actually run it.
Right.
Yeah, but just for like, if this is going to be your living, you want to mitigate that risk. I mean, I do this recreationally and I'm trying to make money at it, but like the money I make is not going towards my grocery bill. You know what I'm saying? It's
yeah.
It probably wouldn't even matter if I made $1,500 in a month gambling, because I just reinvest that into the craps table at some point. So, does Houston outscore Ohio State? Does Houston outscore them in both halves? Because we have a cheap second half.
What's that second half line?
2.
What's up, Chris? My man.
Yo.
Hi, Chris.
What's up, bro?
How's it going?
How you been
Good
doing?
to see you guys. Oh, been good. What a hell of an ending to the Duke Central Florida game.
I see Chris, but I don't hear him talking.
Unbelievable. I hear Chris. You don't hear him?
No, I hear you.
I hear Chris perfectly fine. Can you guys hear Chris in the chat?
It's probably just my stupid ass fucking headphones.
A little bit of a delay.
I'm buying new headphones.
I don't hear any delay. You actually sound perfect, dude.
Yeah, this time around I switched my my mic around to the front too, not backwards to the front.
Yeah,
so.
everybody hears him, man.
Yeah, it's just my headphones. It's like when I get on and I can't hear you, so I have to relog in and then I can hear you again.
Do you want me to? You want to go out? You want me to send you an invite so you can come back in?
No, I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, in about 10 minutes, I was going to let you know I was going to be calling it a night.
Oh, all right.
Because it's about 9. It's almost 9 o'clock my time, and I have to get up for. I mean, it's Sunday night, so I got work in the morning. But
Ant's gonna be on for another 10 minutes, and it'll just be you and I, Chris.
So all I want to know, and this is really all I want to know from you, Jason, and anybody in the chat is does Houston outscore Ohio State in this second half?
What's the line in the second half?
2.
Houston -2 in the second half?
Affirmative.
What do you think about that, Chris? You think Houston's up 39-1? They're up 8. You think they outscore them by 2 in the second half? When I was capping the game, man, I said that they won. I thought they would win by double digits. So
it would
that's
be 11 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a second half play is the way to go.
Just a really cheap second half line here. I mean,
did you bet the Houston game, Chris? I got them up for the money line a couple of units and -5, and has them on the money line too. Did you take anything?
Only got a live bet. Only Houston as low as I can get it, but apparently we're not going to get that, so it might be a pass. However, a second half play is definitely in the cards, though. But I want to live bet it though. Houston down from the opening number, so close.
Oh yeah, well, the closing number was 6.5, so right now they're 9.5.
Yeah, so it's chopped out. I do have Oregon.
Trigger man busted my balls for not taking Houston -2 in play. I had him -2.5 in play, but I decided to go for the money line instead.
Chris is on Oregon. Would you take him pregame?
Yeah, Nebraska +4.5, and I'm on Oregon as well.
He's on Nebraska +4.5 and Oregon. What did you get the line at? Pregame?
4.5. 4.5.
He took Nebraska +4.5, and we have Nebraska. We have TCU -4.5.
Yeah, I'm actually on TCU -4, but only for a half unit. I'm big on Houston though. Got a nice nut on Houston.
Do we just not want to take Houston on the second? I just really want to take them. That's a cheap number to grab them at.
I mean, they're right now live. They're -9.5. You're better off, like if Ohio State goes on a 5-0 run, you're getting a better number than that.
I'll leave. I mean, I already got 2 units on their fucking.
They're not up. They're not up 17. I mean, the game was tied until they went on a little run. So you could see a little run. Wow, Virginia's up 11. I have them. I have a half unit on -10. I forgot because I sent it out. So I bet a half unit on them -10, and I have the under 128.5. I hope they get it
you're
done.
You're going to sweat this under out.
Why? What's?
I don't know if you're going to hit this under, man.
What's the live line on that?
I mean, you need them not to score 17 points in 1 minute.
Oh, you're breaking my balls.
You got that, yeah.
Oof, this is
I got Oklahoma +10.5, so almost going down the wire as well.
Oh, you got Oklahoma. Wow, we're on opposite everything. Chris is on Oklahoma +10.5.
Yeah, a little contrarian. Well, I mean,
Does that mean I'm rooting for Oklahoma here, or am I'm going to root for Oklahoma to cover because you already won the total.
So the second half Houston line is +2?
-2.
But,
-2?
Yeah, they're -2, which basically puts them at -10 for the game. Which I don't think I wouldn't do that. Because if Ohio State goes on a 5-0 run, then they might be -7 or -6. Wow, they are -1,000 right now on the money line, Houston. Did I get a good number on that? Jesus Christ.
You got that in game? What'd you get?
Oh, well, Ant got it at -145, actually. I got it as soon as it opened at -230, and it closed at -320 pregame. Did you bet any UFC? Where you been, bro? How come you haven't been on with us?
I've been out. Just been out and about, but always good to be on, that's for sure. Always love to be on.
Whenever you're
24/7, 365. Love to be on, man.
Whenever you're available, all you have to do is say, Jay, send me an invite. But
yeah.
But don't. If we're on, don't send the invite to the DM because I don't look at my phone. Just come to the chat and say send.
Yeah, live chat. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah. I took a nap and bet on the early games. Took a nap and then woke up and so make some money on the way out here. That's for sure.
You bet any NASCAR or UFC last night?
No, I didn't. I was out. I didn't bet anything. Well, I did some live betting. I tweeted out. I'm live betting. I'm doing pretty good. I'm like 6-4 live bets. So,
yeah, Anthony was saying yesterday on the show that you were the live bets that you had put in the group chat were good calls the other day.
Yeah. I went 2-2 yesterday. A little bit of juice, but yeah. And then of course I went public with Kansas and.
He crushed him. He had I thought it was funny. He had Fairleigh Dickinson plus 45.5. And the tweet said, if you can't cover plus 45.5, then oh well then. And I just thought that was kind of funny. But, so I'm just going to give you like a wrap up of what I got pending before I get off here real quick. Because
tonight, bro, I'm not going to ask you more than once. Tell me what your figure is.
Yeah,
for
I'll
the day.
send it to you in the morning because I'll probably be in bed before most of these games are over. But this is what I have left. I got Pistons Warriors over 219.5 live bet. Golden State team total second half over 53.5, which is basically over 116.5. I put 2 units on that.
Cash UVA baby -10 and the under.
Boom. Houston money line -145 for 2 units. And TCU -4.5 for 1 unit.
Bro, I haven't lost.
There we go. All right, I'll get out of here.
All right, bro.
All right, later, man. I'll see you, bro. See you next week.
It feels good, bro, because the first round, Chris, I won like 2 or 3 bets, bro, that I sent out out of like 10. But
you bounced back nice and strong.
But yeah, big day today. Big day. All I need if Houston wins this game by 6, swept the board, went like 5-0 on the plays I sent out, and I'm killing it, bro. I'm up a lot today, like 3,100.
Nice.
Pre-Houston game. Well, actually 3,300 now because cash Virginia -10, cash under 128.5. So actually, no, I'm sorry. The Virginia -10 was only a half unit, so it would be 32.50. Now, you were on Kansas last night, huh? See, I loved Auburn. A lot of guys in the chat were they leaned Kansas, so I stayed off the game and didn't bet it. And I knew they were gonna fucking romp, man. They fucking destroyed them.
Yeah, typical Kansas, kind of public play, not the old Kansas team from past, and I was on the wrong side of that one.
Sean said, what do you think about Cal Irvine +7.5? Sean, I didn't bet the game, but my initial reaction was I thought that they would stay within the 5.5. So, I mean, I think they could definitely stay within the 7.5 too. I mean, you're on Oregon, Chris? You think they blow them out? What do you think they blow?
Yeah, -4.5. But I think this is the end for Cal Irvine's run. Obviously they won, but round 2, I think this is the end for them. But they could cover that 7.5, maybe get a better in-game number. Flip that game on real quick here.
Oh, Sean has a ton of parlays that are Oregon money line is the last thing he needs. Well, I hope you get that, bro.
We finally got a good game, though. That Duke game was good. That was great.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. Unbelievable. If they play like that the rest of the tournament, they're going to lose.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they got to play a lot better. And that kid had that layup, But it was good to see Taco Fall go up against Zion like that. Such a great
if that tip-in would have went in, that would have been one of like the great game enders in college basketball history.
Oh, definitely.
That
yeah,
kid
that would have been
came
Central
flying.
Florida's
He
greatest
came
shot
flying
ever.
he came flying out of nowhere.
Yeah, they drew up a good play for him. Like the layup off the backboard, though, is kind of, you know, to go for the win like that was kind of maybe a different play than that would have been a little bit better, but he almost made it. Heartbreaker for that kid, but that's the way it goes.
Steve is with me. He's my guy, man, and he knows how bad that first round was. It would be nice, Steve, to sweep the board today and go 5-0. Fucking.
Hey, what's up, Steve? I think Steve was on the Steve was on Twitter earlier. I think,
Yeah,
let me check out the chat. Let me check out the chat here.
Steve's hardcore, bro. He's hard. Everybody that's in here is hardcore kegger.
Yeah, so overall live betting did well, but some of these players in the evening want to come through here, be nice. And then we march on to the Elite Eight.
Well, isn't it? It's the Sweet 16, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, Sweet 16, yeah. And I do have 2 futures out. So I got Zags getting the Final Four minus 110, and of course, and North Carolina get the Final Four plus $2, plus 200. So.
Oh, nice. I got I bet 15 units to win 10 on North Carolina makes the Elite Eight minus 150.
Oh, that's a good bet right there. Yeah, I should have bet that.
I'm a little nervous about Auburn, though. Now
they're good.
We were just talking. The line is 5.5. Auburn plus 5.5 against North Carolina. I'll be shitting, bro, that game on this show.
And North Carolina was down the first half yesterday too, so they were struggling a little bit there. You know, but they came back as most 1 or 2 really good teams in the tournament come back in the second half and close out. Beat them good. So North Carolina was down the first half of that game yesterday a little bit.
Yeah. Steve said might be a good time to bet Sacramento live. I had a lean to the Kings too against the Lakers. Did you bet that game?
No, but I'm going to live bet that. I like Sacramento.
I like that too. Right now they're plus 1.5. They were minus 1 pre-game.
And we got a good score here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, it's early on. Yeah, 18-19. Yeah, let's go and live bet that for sure. So
TCU is playing well, Carter said. That's awesome, man. I got a half unit on that, Carter. Minus 4. Actually going head to head with Chris. He's on the other side. See, now Irvine, man, right back. They're down 2. I don't know why. I just think they hang around in this game, bro.
Yeah, cover the 5.5. I think they're going to lose, but I'm hoping they'll lose by more than 4.5 because I'm on Oregon, obviously. So.
Oh, okay. You didn't take the money line.
No, I laid the 4.5 with Oregon. Yeah, I was in a parlay with another one, but I didn't do it.
So what else is going on, brother?
Oh, not too much. Just looking forward to baseball coming up here. 4 days away. Going to be fun. Been doing a lot of baseball work.
Have you been prepping for the season?
Yeah, big time. Yeah.
I have done nothing. I'll be tailing Twatty, Ant, and you. I've been doing.
Till the 3 of us. Me, Twatty, and Ant. Yeah, we'll take care of it.
I don't have enough brain capacity after I prep. I'll start prepping in May for football, and we're gonna have the NBA playoffs, and I just don't have I can't fit any more fucking numbers in my head, bro.
Yeah, especially the March Madness, it gets maddening. And then you guys bet on the the NIT and the CTI and all that. So I don't bet on the CBI. I don't bet on those too much, but except for a couple I'm on today, but a few of them here and there.
Oh, Sean, did you grab that plus 7.5 with Irvine? Oh, Oregon's up 5. Anyway, go ahead. What were you saying?
No, just a few NIT games tonight. Pretty much, that's pretty much it. So, in terms of betting the NIT,
Yeah. Man, did you see in our group chat that Searcy called? He thought Central Florida was going to win that game. He would have looked like a genius.
He didn't bet it because I was on Central Florida. Yeah.
No, he didn't bet it, but he thought the money line was worth a look because he thought that there was a great chance that they could beat Duke.
Oh, that'd have been brutal. Absolutely brutal.
God.
Yeah, it's a good thing he laid off on that one. Yeah. I think I saw that in the chat. Yeah, I think I saw that. But too many points. I mean,
Yeah, 13.5 was a lot.
Especially with Taco Fall. He's going to be number 2 overall. It's going to be Williamson and Fall, in that order probably.
You really think so? I think the top 3 drafted will be Zion, Ja Morant, and RJ Barrett in some kind of order. I didn't really think about. I don't know, man. I didn't really think about Taco Fall, but I can't see him. I can't see him going before those 3: RJ Barrett, Ja Morant, Zion.
Yeah, and the way he played today, let's check how he played today.
Yeah, I didn't even think Taco Fall would go in the first round. You think Taco Fall is going to go in the first round?
Possibly. I mean, let me see his numbers today, how he played today.
I don't. Taco isn't even considered a first round pick on any board. Sean said, "Yeah, I think I have to agree with that. Second round." Yeah, Twatty said he thinks second round too. Yeah, I agree. What do you guys think the top 3 picks are? You guys think it's Morant, Barrett, and Zion in some kind of order?
Zion, Morant, and RJ.
Yeah,
I kind of threw that out there. Someone had said that earlier today that he's going to be drafted over one, in the first round, all that talk of fall. But NBA draft, I don't cap it as much as other people do. But I kind of threw that out there. But so.
All right, we got TCU up 8. That's good. We got no score the first 2 minutes of the second half in this Houston game. Still 39-31.
Yeah, be nice to see if Houston go down a little bit and get a nice number on Houston, but I'd like them to win it, but I'm not going to live bet that one for sure.
Did you bet any baseball futures?
This year I'm pretty much going to lay off. Just working on a lot of just getting better at betting on baseball. Going to do well betting on baseball this year. Just not betting every day on baseball. That's the thing. It's betting every single day on baseball is a killer. It really is. Sunday you just got to lay off. We'll have NBA to bet on through May. And once June hits, it's going to be baseball only. So what score we got on this Laker game? Nothing to play for. Yeah, Kings down by 4. But now it's probably the best time to take the Kings right now.
What's the live line?
One's sitting out. I check that right now.
Live line plus 1.5 still. Yeah, Dale loves baseball. He's a big baseball handicapper.
Yeah, that's the greatest thing is all of us together in the chat and us together, we can combine to do really well in baseball. And that's what helps out. That's what we all come together like that. That's going to make everything a lot better.
Ant said, I think betting baseball every day is pretty cool.
It's tough. Always like live betting baseball too, big time. You got a long reliever coming in the 6th, 7th inning, team's up by 7, up 7-2, up by 5 runs. Take the dog, get a plus 5.5 on the dog. They bring in a long reliever. A lot of different ways. First fives. That's the way to bet baseball. And team totals.
I'll be all over first five team totals this year because how successful that Ant was last.
Yeah, and the key is we got to get him overnight. So I'm going to tweet out in our chat the baseball team totals overnight because they always move against us. Always. Half run all the time.
Yeah, Carter. What we're going to do is the exact same thing we did this week. It's going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Thursday and Friday, we'll have tournament games. So it'll be 5 p.m. And then Saturday, Sunday, we're going all day, all night again. We got another UFC event Saturday. We got another NASCAR race on Sunday. So I'm going to try to keep the same schedule. I have 4 articles I have to write this week. And I'm going to be on the Sports Bet Daily Show. I'll be on Tuesday. Will be my first day on. So that's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
And shout out to your 8-hour show. I saw that this morning.
Thank you, my friend.
8 hours and 1 second. I'm like, wow, that's awesome.
And we got, you know why it was 8 hours? We got cut off. I think YouTube only keeps the stream open for 8 hours, and then you have to reset it and just make another stream. So I would have went 10 hours.
Yeah, that's OG. That's hardcore. That's straight up sports betting right there, 101.
Yeah, Steve. What we'll probably do is I'll probably just take an hour off on Saturday, like I had planned. Take an hour off. We'll go like 12:30 to like 6. Take an hour off and come back at like 8, something like that. But yeah, man, I'm trying to be in front of a microphone as much as I can to get used to it, so I get better. So hopefully I can get an opportunity.
Hey, FYI right now, Jay, right now in 60 Minutes, might want to record it if you can. Something about legal sports betting, a topic on 60 Minutes. So I'm not going to watch it. We're watching the games. But, yeah, I'm flipping through the channels here, 60 Minutes. Something legal sports betting is something they're talking about tonight. So
Sacramento Kings are down 9. The live line is 5.5. That's kind of tempting.
Yes, that is tempting. I think I might pull a trigger on that one right there. That's a good number.
It's minus 120, though. I really don't feel like paying 20 cents.
Yeah.
So, yeah, at 3 o'clock on Tuesday, I'll be on Sports Bet Daily with Natalie for my first segment. Be like 15 minutes, I think. And I'll be writing college basketball articles twice this week. And a UFC article this week. So
nice. Be on with Nat on SBR with Nat.
Nat. It'll be on Odds Market. Everything is moving over. Like her whole soccer show, Team Bankroll, and Premier League punters. It's all moving over to Odds Market after the season's over. So they're gonna have those 2 shows on Odds Market plus this new show called Sports Bet Daily. So that's awesome.
Sweet. Full-time job for you now,
Well, I mean, not really, but I mean, at least it's just getting our name out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So Any opportunity I have to get that name out there, I'm gonna take.
Ohio State is hanging around. They're hanging around this number.
7
and the game. See here if the Lakers score again, and then take Sacramento plus 6.5 if it gets there.
Carter said, "Oh yeah, Dale, from your lips to God's ears, bro." I hope you're right. Because if that ever becomes the case, then we're going to start to be noticed by, like, big time. 500 heads a night.
It'll get there. It'll eventually get there. Especially
Oregon,
with the no nighttime show except for Gabe's Patreon on the weekdays. And then SBR not having a night show and all that kind of stuff. So it'll get there.
Yeah, Oregon's rolling up 11. I'm glad I stayed off Irvine.
So Gronk has retired. I think it's about time. He's not really healthy. I mean, wasn't banged up towards the end of the year. Played good in the Super Bowl, but played decent in the Super Bowl. But
they needed him for that one catch in overtime in the AFC Championship game against KC.
Yeah,
and that was it. He pretty much was non-existent the whole year.
But Noah Belichick, who gets somebody to plug in there and tight end, and get the job done,
and at a cheaper price, which will allow them to make the team better.
Yeah. So future on the Patriots win the Super Bowl, win the AFC next year, will go down slightly, maybe 10 cents, 15 cents from Gronk. I mean, he wasn't, he's getting up there. So.
Trigger pulled the trigger on UC Irvine plus 10.5.
That's a good number right there. Can't blame you for taking that right there. That's for sure. How's your bracket going? You fill out bracket or no? I did a 5 dimes bracket for $1, and I put the Sports K is our name on there. We're doing all right.
Hang on, I just gotta plug my computer in. My bracket's busted because I had Louisville. I thought Louisville would go deeper, so hang on. All right.
Yeah, I got Cal Irvine plus 8.5 in game, but obviously I'm on Oregon, so.
What do you got? A 4-point middle?
Yeah, I'm not going to do that though. Yeah, I'm just going to let it ride, let it go. Ohio State Houston's a good game though.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly what I figured. Houston would win this game by around 12. That's why I laid it at 5. I thought there was like a 6-point overlay. So far, so good.
Look at Ant in the chat. Too much information, Ant. Come on, dude.
Yeah, he's fucking crazy.
He's cool.
Yeah, he's all right. He's all right.
The funniest thing was, when Justin was on, and I went back to the computer. I left, came back to the computer, and went back an hour previous, right? And I'm like, hey, what's up, Justin? How was dinner with your wife? With your girlfriend? How was dinner? And then I realized that he didn't jump back on, that it automatically went back an hour in the on the YouTube feed.
Yeah.
So I was like, how was dinner, man? So yeah, I'm gonna pull the trigger here. Yeah, I'm gonna take Sacramento here. I'm not buying on the Lakers. I'm just not gonna buy on them, obviously. I think the Kings can come back here. Meaningless game, but you know. Ohio State is it within 5 now?
Line down to 6.5. Fuck me, man. I really hope Houston gets the job done for my guys.
Yeah, just gonna ask what the in-game line is right now on that. I was gonna say 5.5, but it's 6.5. Yeah. Yeah, that Louisville game was a lot of us were on that. You know, bust a lot of brackets, but the way it goes.
Yeah, I had North Carolina. I had a North Carolina, Duke, Texas Tech, and Virginia Final Four. What was your Final Four?
Gonzaga, North Carolina, and the other two were. Look at my bracket here. I pretty much went public with number 1s and number 2s, like Duke, you know, Gonzaga, North Carolina. Pretty public. I mean, what's the highest seed that we still have in the tournament right now?
That's a good question. Let me check that.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got.
Ohio State's really fighting here. This is nice.
It's a ton of chalk, man. In the East bracket our Sweet 16 is 1 seed Duke, 4 seed Virginia Tech, 3 seed LSU, 2 seed Michigan State. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 in the East. In the West, you got the 1 seed in the Zags, the 4 seed Florida State, 3 seed Texas Tech, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the West. In the South, you got Virginia. Oregon is a 12. If they win this game, they'll be the highest seed.
Wow.
They're a 12 seed, and then you got Purdue and Tennessee. That's 2, 3. And we have North Carolina. Auburn is a 5. And Ohio State's an 11 if they win this game.
Yeah, 5 and 11 to 12. Yeah.
Basically, if Houston wins this game, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 everywhere except Oregon be an 11. So it's complete chalk. It's all chalk.
Yeah, I went 220 to pay 200 on Gonzaga, making the Final Four minus 110. So I'm happy with that. Still 2 more games to go, obviously, but and North Carolina plus $2, plus 200. So
right now, you can get a Oregon, TCU, Houston money line parlay at minus 150.
Yeah, I can't do in-game parlays 5 dimes.
Yeah, I was never able to do them offshore. I don't think either until I got the legal books. You could fucking parlay everything, bro. You could parlay props as long as they're not from the same game. You can parlay anything.
Nice. So how was UFC last night? You do good? I saw one of your tweets that you hit a dog.
Oh yeah, we hit 5 dogs. We had
Jesus Christ.
Anthony Pettis at plus 350. We killed it. And then today I hit a NASCAR race plus 550. So that is we're up 14 units the last 3 weeks in NASCAR.
Nice.
Yeah, we hit the last 3 winners. So we've been, bro, honestly, after we figure out tonight's unit count with Ant, we are up over 70 units. This was over an 11 unit weekend. It's been crazy, bro. Really crazy.
Yeah, we do well. And it's proven, obviously. So
going into tonight, the night bets, we were plus 11.7 units on the weekend. And then I have to add in whatever Ant's figures are for the night and whatever I bet. And then that's so we're rocking and rolling, which is awesome because if people are willing to fucking watch us talk, the least we could do is get them paid.
Well, that's the thing. What I was going to say is that, whether the YouTube live chat that we do will put money in your pocket. I mean, I was thinking about that the other night. It's amazing.
On any sports show on the internet right now, there's not a more knowledgeable sports betting chat than the people that come to watch this show.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
These guys they're really good, bro. Really good.
When it comes to me with college basketball, I mean, I know my shit, but I don't know it as well as you guys do. But I love sharpening my knife and getting better. Like the NIT and CBI, I don't play those too much, those tournaments, but the main tournament, obviously I play that. Live betted, did well live betting, and the plus money in live betting. So, yeah. Baseball and NBA and football is my main shit. That's what fucking feeds me. Okay, so we got Lakers up a point. So
yeah, this literally feeds me. It's like 50% of my income, 55%. Yeah, Sacramento came back up a point. Fuck me. I should have took that plus 5.5. God damn.
Yeah, that was the best. That was a good. There'll be another plus 4.5 somewhere within this line, within this game here.
Houston up 8, 10 minutes to go. Let's go. Let's go.
Well, it seems like they've been up 8, 7, or 6 points the entire game.
If they cover the 5.5, then the plays I sent out today went 5-0, and I needed that in the fucking worst way, bro.
Keep the clients happy.
Yeah, I had a bad first round. But I mean, the perfect day is still up for grabs. Got to get Houston home, and I got to get TCU home. I got a half unit on TCU -4. What's the score in that game?
Let's see here.
Oh, they're up 8. They're up 8 at the half. Let's see what that halftime line is.
Oh man, Jay, I couldn't take it anymore.
Couldn't take what?
I'm just watching this show, and your co-host just isn't busting your balls.
Are you breaking my fucking nuts from the bed?
Man, Chris just won't dig that knife into your heart. He's such a nice guy.
He's a rational.
I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole, but with Jason, I'm cool with Jason.
I love Chris. He's such a sweetheart, TJ. So I just came in here to give you some fucking shit.
Me and Chris go back. We go back pre-sports gag. We go back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When people would just be like, when people didn't know who Jason was, I was like, this dude knows his shit. A couple years ago, you know.
But
you see what I got to deal with, Chris?
Houston game. Is Houston coming back?
We're just happy you have clothes on, man.
Well, I threw a shirt on. I threw on a shirt. I threw on a shirt and whatnot. But I don't know. Houston's making me nervous. I want them to be up by a lot more than 8 points.
This whole show thought we were done with you for the night. We were like, all right, we don't have to deal. We don't have to deal with him until 7 o'clock tomorrow. And it's like you haunt me from the fucking grave.
Hey, Jason, how about we're like 7 points away from Golden State in the team total, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Oh, that's nice, bro.
Yeah.
How much time's left?
Like 6 minutes.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, they got to score a point in a minute. We'll get that. Hey, my face looks fat from this angle. Oh well.
Yeah, Trig. I know, bro. Love you, bro.
What?
He said, don't forget.
Here, here we go. I'm just going to turn off my video because I don't like how fat my face looks from the bed.
Not only are you back, we got to see a little blue icon when you talk.
I mean, it allows me to move around a little bit more so that way everyone's not seeing everything. Plus, if I put that on there, I can move around my phone because I'm calling you from my phone, dude.
Houston's breaking my balls. They're up 5.
What score are you looking
consistently the entire game, but within 6, 5, 8 points, somewhere in that range, the entire game.
52, 57.
Well, I tried to go for a middle. What do you think of that? I took under 132.5 on the Warriors game. I put it out in the chat.
How's that looking?
I don't know. I obviously, because the over 219 is like a lock. Like it was a complete 100% lock. So obviously I wasn't like, oh gee, I'm going to buy off this bet. So I only did it for like a little half unit. But the under's 50-50, but the over on the Warriors, that 219.5, stone cold lock. Stone cold lock, because we're already at 218. And then the Warriors team total, I mean, they're one basket away with 4.5 minutes left. So stone cold lock too.
Jesus.
So,
what a perfect week, bro. Jeez, we beat the shit out of this book yesterday and today.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
what total did you have on the Warriors, you said? What total did you have?
Second half over.
Oh, second half. Okay, yeah.
No, we in bet we took the over 219.5, but then we took the team total second half over 53.5, and the Warriors are sitting at 52 points in the second half right now with 4:43 left.
Oh yeah, lock.
And I couldn't get that, so me and Nate bet team total over 116.5, which was the exact same thing.
Yeah, it's 115 to 103 right now with like 4.5 minutes left. So
yeah, Trigger's right. I didn't bet that. I didn't bet the over 218.5. I bet
because I told you were a pussy. Remember?
Yeah, I bet the team total over 116.5. Mm-hmm. I'll take it, bro. I'll take it. It's $100. I'll take it.
Yeah. Hey, remember that time when you were on the chat yesterday? You were talking to Twatty, and you were like, oh, yeah, this Texas-Buffalo game, it kind of seems like a 80-60 kind of game to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I just thought I'd let you know that you called that shot again. I don't think I sucked your dick enough on that one. That was a good fucking hit.
I appreciate that. Yeah,
See,
Chris, the final score was 78-58. Twatty and I said 80-60.
That's 20 point right there. That's capping. Nice.
Yeah, sometimes I think Jay knows what he's doing. Even when he's going 3 for 21, he still knows what he's doing.
Thank you.
We all go on runs like that. The bottom line is put it to bed and have a drink or a smoke, or just go to bed and wake up next morning and get back at it.
Well, I tried telling him, like, over the course of the baseball season, I'll go 3 for 21, like maybe twice over the entire run of a baseball season. I mean, you just got to understand that there's going to be variance.
Yeah, I know. That's the worst I've ever had in a 24-game stretch.
Yeah, like, even if you're bad at sports betting, 3 for 21 is just a variance thing. Like, throwing darts, you can go 500. So that's just variance.
So that's what I mean. If Houston can cover the 5.5, it would be a 5-0 day of the plays I sent out, and I really need that right now. Well, and they're up 9, and the money line is minus 2,500 in this Houston game. So I think that we're sitting okay. We got 8 minutes and 24 seconds.
Dang it.
Chris,
the Kings are up by 3. What's that?
Ever had the opportunity to take Houston live?
No, not yet. But yeah, it's pretty much not going to get there.
The Kings were down like 7 or 8, and the in game was Kings plus 5.5, and I just stared at it and I didn't take it.
What's going on with that Kings game?
You would have been all over it. Kings are
up by 1 going to
halftime. Exactly. Up 1 at the half, and could have got them plus 5.5 in game.
Well, that's pretty cool. This is a low scoring game too. It's like 49-48. It's a real low scoring. It's a real low scoring game.
I'm gonna bet them. I'm like, should I just take them on the money line minus 112? Did they win this game?
Yeah, I've been watching a little bit of it. I'm gonna do the same. We're at the half, so yeah, I think they're gonna beat the Lakers.
I think I'm just gonna.
Right?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think I'm just gonna bite the bullet and bet a half unit on Sacramento to win the game. Basically at even money, they're down to minus 105, even money.
Well,
the Warriors are 25,641 to win. That's all. Destroying them.
Yeah.
I can put that in and make $1.
Treg, you think they win the game? You think it's safe to take that minus 105 money line? Because I'll take it right now.
I'm going to take the Kings right now. I'm also going to take them again the second half. Right now we're getting a bad line, minus 1.5, even money, minus 118 on the money line with the Kings. So, wait till Lakers come out, go up by 3 or 4 points second half, and then bet the Kings again. So I'm going to do a 50-50.
Yeah, I'm going to take them for a half unit right
now. We've gone a minute and a half without the Warriors scoring. Like, what do we got to do for them to get one basket?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
They'll get it.
I'm gonna if they get that one basket, then I'm putting a half unit on the Kings.
I'm talking about the Warriors. We got a minute and a half of game time without them scoring. We still need them to get one basket.
How much time's left?
3 minutes.
Said a minute and a half. Now it's 3 minutes?
No, they've gone a minute and a half without scoring.
Oh, okay.
They've been sitting at 115. They've been sitting at 115 points since like the 4.5 minute mark. It's now the 3 minute mark, and they still haven't fucking scored a basket.
Oh, catch that.
What if they go? Okay, never mind. They got it.
What if? Yeah. We all do that.
They got it. I'm like, could they really go 3 minutes? Could they really go the last 4.5 minutes of the game without scoring, and then bang, they hit a 3? It's there. Cash that over. Cash all those overs. It's done. Didn't I say that? Wasn't that what I said? I said, how low hanging is this fruit of 53.5 on a team total for the Warriors at halftime?
Yeah, you most certainly did.
God, yeah. That was ground fruit. Sometimes that was like a free money just lying on the floor for us all to pick up.
Trigger said, "What if you just cash that shit?"
What did Trigger say?
What if you just cash that shit?
I did.
I know.
Yeah.
What if Curry, Thompson, Durant all get sprained ankles last 2 minutes of the game, and no one scores any points, right, or something like that?
Hey, how about we have no more scoring in the game and I can middle this? We're at 123 points. I need under 232.5, and we're at 223 with 2.5 minutes left. I could get this middle too. I can middle this total because I had 2 units on the team total and the full game total. I had 2 units on each of those plays.
Sweet, bro.
Well, then I threw a half unit on under 232.5 live just to see if I can just because I figured it's a free shot to go for some middle action. I got greedy, and right now it's 50-50 if I hit it.
Do you ever take a shot in baseball where you have a plus 104 overnight? Let's say the Cubs are playing the Cardinals, plus 104. Before first pitch the next day, the other team's plus 106, plus 107.
No.
Albatrossing I don't mess with that too much. I've tried it a few times. But...
So I'll arbitrage, but if you're arbitraging nickels, then you're really grinding. If your unit size, for example, just for easy math, is $100, if you're arbitraging to turn a $6 profit on a game, it's okay, what's the point?
That's exactly right. It's all about $1,000, dimes, and nickels on that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what I will do is for example, if I take a dog at a nice plus 200 price or plus 150 or something like that, right? If they got a 4-run lead and I think they have a trash ass bullpen. I might you can live bet the other side at a plus number. So if you're arbitraging both ends of the game at plus 150 to plus 200 range, yeah, that's worth it. But if you're arbitraging at plus 106 or plus 110 on each side, then that's kind of silly.
Yeah, it's all about the bankroll when it comes to doing that. Exactly right. Yep.
For example, what I was able to do, it was last week and a half ago on the show, was the Arizona State Oregon game. I live bet both sides of that game. I got both sides of that game at plus 300 at one point because it was a back and forth game. So Arizona State was down by 8, and I got them at plus 300, and then they took an 8-point lead on Oregon, and I got Oregon at plus 300, and then Oregon came back at once. So I had both sides at plus 300.
Oregon is in full control of this game right now.
Yeah,
at, up 13. Is it at the half?
I'm actually looking at Thursday's lines, and we got a line out real quick for Thursday. We got the Zags laying 7 to FSU. So just take a look at Thursday's lines already. Interesting line. I think Gonzaga is FSU that good? I mean, keep it within 7.
Yes. I think FSU can keep it within the number. I honestly don't have any plans on betting that until in-game because I think 7's about right, but I think FSU has a definite puncher's chance at winning that game.
Well, I got a pretty significant wager on them to get to the Final Four, so pretty much be riding them. Yeah.
My significant wagers on North Carolina.
And also looking ahead as well, we got LSU, Michigan State. LSU not at Michigan State, but LSU, Michigan State. MSU laying 5.5, and we got North Carolina 4.5 going up against Auburn on Friday.
That line opened at 6. That MSU game. So I think that line's going to go down. I think a lot of people are going to go on LSU.
Yeah, I'm not going to get that middle.
What, Chris? What were the odds on Gonzaga makes the Final Four?
-110.
Oh, okay.
A little bit of a risky bet there. I mean, I could just bet them all the way through, even though I'll be laying heavy juice on the first game. Second round, be laying heavy juice. Teddy Covers talks about that. You know, if you're going to play a future, just bet that team every game instead of betting them on, to get to the Final Four or whatever. And that's a good philosophy, but I mean, it makes sense though. You know what I mean? Instead of betting a future, bet that team all the way through and get there.
You're talking about money line rollovers.
Yeah,
I talked
betting on the
about
future.
that. I would prefer money line rollovers on like dogs because obviously if you're doing a money line rollover on a big favorite, some of those money lines, you're laying like -900 on some of these early round games.
Yeah.
But if you want to try like a money line rollover, for example, with Florida State, it's a little bit easier to do. Oh wow, Oregon is destroying them.
And that's exactly what Teddy brought up, the same thing. He goes, you could do that with big, heavy favorites, number 1, number 2 seeds, big teams in the tournament. But you want to find a team where you can get really good value, just bet them and a good number throughout the entire tournament. Yep. We got Teddy Covers stoned as fuck in Vegas this time last year in March Madness. He was so stoned. It was funny. He's a good dude. Teddy Covers a good dude.
Am I going to get this middle?
That bong, huh?
What the hell's going on here? I didn't think I had a shot at this middle, but the Warriors just got a shot clock violation. If I can, let me update this. I
thought that's already mailed home there. Didn't you get that already?
Yeah,
I'm talking about the middle. I'm talking about the middle. I thought I was not going to get the middle because there was a minute
48 seconds left. Yeah.
Oh, there's 9 seconds left now. Still nothing. I'm trying to see what happened. Kevin Durant shooting foul. Oh, they fouled Kevin Durant, so Kevin Durant's going to the line. So if he hits both of them, I'm done. If he hits one of two, then I can still win on the hook. But let me see.
Houston's up by 9, 4.5 minutes.
Yeah, Trigger, man. I should have kept track of the live line on that Houston. At 2.5 is the lowest it got. That's the lowest it got. Had to have been.
And that was in the first half.
I'm done. I'm not going to get the middle. They fouled Blake Griffin shooting a 3. Kevin Durant did, and he made the first 2 of his 3 free throws. So, yeah, I didn't get the middle. Gosh darn it. That would have been sweet. So now I only made 3 units on this game instead of 5. Hoop. Is Houston get this home?
They're up 11. Close to that perfect day, baby. Got 3.5 minutes to go. Up 11. Let's go, boys.
Should I take Houston -10.5?
No.
Because now just getting greedy, I should just write it out.
Yes.
See, that's why I like your advice there, Mr. Jason.
TCU's up 10, Ant, so we're looking good there.
Ooh, you get me happy. Ooh, keep talking them sexy things to me.
I know Chris is on Nebraska and he's on Oregon. I think he gets Oregon's looking good.
God, could you tell Chris? Good. Can you tell Chris he's not allowed to bet on the Nebraska Cornhuskers basketball team? If he wants to stay part of our group, He's not allowed to bet on the Nebraska Cornhuskers basketball team.
How dare you, Chris?
Yeah, Chris.
Next game, I'll bet him on the money line, in spite of what she said. How about that?
Oh, God. Fucking make me vomit.
Then they get to the NIT final, right? The Huskers, Cornhuskers.
Where they lose to Creighton. They better lose to Creighton in that final.
He said, I'll bet him on the money line next time for spite, bitch.
Xavier was a good play, too, +6.
They won that game outright, right?
No,
I think they did.
No, Texas won 78-76. I got the scores pulled up right now on my phone. How about that Wichita State call, though, by Max? That gave me a unit in my pocket.
Yeah.
He gave me that play 5 minutes before tip. I bet that 5 minutes before tip. I wasn't even looking at NIT scores, and I just said, hey, Max, there's this game. This game's about to tip off. What side do you like? He's like, I like Wichita State. So I'm like, well, here we go. I'm riding that.
Oh, Raymond, where you been, bro? I haven't seen you all weekend, man. We got to be up over almost 15 units by the end of tonight. I didn't see you yesterday at all, or today until now. Iowa hung tough though today.
That was another good game. That was a good one.
You bet that Tennessee game?
Yeah, I took. What did I take in that one? No, I think I laid off that one. Iowa, Tennessee. I laid off that one.
I did too.
I'm checking some of my bets that see what I got.
This will be a marginally profitable day.
Raymond said, I'm ashamed to win with Iowa. Hey, man, a win is a win, brother.
Yeah.
Carter says, I really hope Kentucky and UNC win because I'm going to the game between the winners. Oh, that's cool, man. Where is the Final Four this year? Where's the championship in the Final Four?
Minneapolis.
Oh, yeah, good old Minneapolis.
Trigger needs Caller trying to hang within 10, he said. What were you saying, Chris?
Good old Minneapolis. People on Twitter are ripping Minneapolis because Final Four's there. It's like, Minneapolis, like the total. I've never been there. I'm sure it's a nice city, but people are ripping it for being in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
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 Why would they be ripping at it for being in Minneapolis? That's a pretty big city.
I was just thinking one person. I think maybe like Gabe's chat on his Patreon or something like that. Someone was ripping him, but that's where my friend MVP Sports Picks lives out there, Minneapolis. Good friend of mine. MVP's a good dude.
I have a question. What do we think of this Oregon game?
I tend to think that Oregon covers the original, well, not the original, but the closer at 4.5.
Oh, it's 6.5 now.
That's getting tight. Yeah, it's getting tight. Irvine's making their push.
As
the coach talked shit to him before they went out for the second half there.
Yeah, bro.
No, he did. No, the coach did what Tom Izzo says that they like to do. They like to sit around in a circle and sing Kumbaya and give each other hugs because that's how you energize a team to go out there and win.
Yeah, they open up on a 6-0 run. You see Irvine. Speaking of Izzo, what do you guys think about the finger pointing? I mean, that's basketball. I think he's done enough in college basketball. Tom Izzo deserved doing that. He didn't push the kid. He just pointed his finger at him and yelled at him. It's like, come on,
Hey, Chris.
It's all bullshit.
Hey, Chris, if you want to know my opinion, go into our chat right now, and it'll be easy to find because Eric sent my tweet to the chat. So if you go into the chat right now and look at that tweet I sent, you'll know exactly what I think of the people who have a problem with Tom Izzo.
Yeah, check him right now.
2.5 minutes, and we're up by 10 in this Houston game. And this will cap a 5-0 day if I can get this home for the accounts.
Well,
Come
TCU's
on,
up 8.
Hot sucker.
Did you get Houston?
No, yeah.
What'd you get Houston at again, Jay?
I got him at 5 and minus 230, I think. I bet a bunch of games that we didn't give. I didn't give the accounts. Like I got the TCU game, all the Warriors, like the Warriors game. I had the under in the Virginia game that I didn't give, but to the chat I gave Virginia minus 10, Houston minus 5, and minus 230 on the money line. I gave them the big 3 money line parlay. And Tech, one other play. Hold on.
I'm kicking myself because I was on live bet the Houston game and I fucking didn't do it.
Did you bet Texas Tech? Please tell me you bet Texas Tech.
No, I don't think I played so many bets today. I think I lit off that one.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'll go 4-0, not 5-0, but 4-0 is good. I'm looking at like a 10-0 day if TCU wins well, yeah, that's the only thing I got open. This Houston game and then the TCU game.
Yeah, Liberty in game plus 9.5. Liberty in game plus 9.5. I had
what's that? That was a winner
right now. Yeah, yep. Xavier plus 7.5 in game. Of course, I got Nebraska. The losses were Oklahoma U, Virginia over 126, fell about 10 points below the total, and Oklahoma U plus 10.5. So
you took it over in that Virginia game?
Yeah, 126.
Jay's gonna slap you with his dick for that one.
No one's slapping anyone with anyone's dicks.
In the odds market article, I gave Texas Tech minus 3 and under 128.5 in the Virginia game. Why did you like the over, Chris?
Seemed low, and kind of looked around, and some other people were thinking about that total and made a play on it. So,
you know what? I regret one play we didn't make today, Ant. The under in the Texas Tech game. I regret us not betting that.
Now, I have a question for you. I hate to digress from your slurping your own dick fest, but at what point are we going to look at UC Irvine money line here, because they are making a push?
Wow, Trigger, all he has to do is open his mouth. They were down 13, and he said, no, I need them. And just like that, they're down 4.
Yep, making a huge push.
At what point do we think it's worth a shot at the UC Irvine money line here?
I don't know. I think I'd almost rather take the minus 4.5 at plus 100. You think they win this game?
UC Irvine?
They're plus 200 to win the game, or Oregon right now is minus 4.5 plus 100.
I mean, let's be honest. Is Oregon that good? I mean, neither one of these teams are that good.
Fucking everybody else seems to think so.
Yeah, everybody else also seemed to like the over the Texas Tech game and the over the Virginia game and thought Buffalo had a shot. So why don't we trust ourselves? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why don't we trust ourselves here? I'm just saying, at what point, when you're getting 2-1 on a team with 17 minutes left in the game and they're down 4 against Oregon, and Oregon's no hot shakes here. Oregon's not that good. Oregon got hot. That's it.
I tend to agree.
Well, I tend to decide it. I'm not talking anymore. God damn it. Line not available. Shit.
If you're going to do one last bet, I would take Oregon. I would take Cal over on money line, obviously. I mean, they're making a good push here. I'm going to flip that game on. I'm watching the Lakers-Kings. Now they're down by 12. The Kings are.
All right, Jay, book that one. I just took it for a half unit to try to win a full unit. I just bet it. Irvine plus 203 for a half unit.
All right. Well, just tonight before you go to bed or in the morning, just give me your final unit count.
It's a lot. It's been a pretty good day.
Yeah, I just can't count the games twice. So just list the games. I don't need to know like exactly unit per game. Just list the games and then the final unit count, and then I'll figure it out.
And they're on 10-0 run right now, Irvine. We'll see the ebb and flows. Oregon's going to come back. You know, they're not going to continue to play like this. So
it's a 2-point game now.
From a point spread perspective versus the money line, very good value at UC Irvine. Now it's, you know.
Yeah, it went from plus 200 to plus 123. Jesus.
Guess who got it at plus 200? This guy.
Houston's got to hang on here. They're up 9 with 59 seconds to go.
I mean, we got them on the money line. Like, what's the?
I got them -5 too.
Oh yeah, that's right. You took it on the spread.
Yeah, and I sent it out too.
Well, I was able to get them at that like 30-second point during the game where you can grab them on the money line at -145.
That was gold, man. That was great.
Yeah, so I hit that for like 2 fucking units because I mean it was like one of those things where it's like, why wouldn't I?
Yeah, that's like 85 cents better than I got a good price at 230 considering it closed at 330, but 145. That's what live betting's all about right there. Well,
the deal is like at -145, I can risk enough to try and win 2 units. Where if it's like -200, I mean I'm only going to risk enough to win 1 unit. You know what I'm saying? Like I could hammer that a little bit more.
Sacramento's down. Sacramento's down 8. Steve, I took him on the money line, -110.
Don't you feel like a real cunt now?
Yeah.
So it's all tied up. Irvine and Oregon all tied up now. So
plus 5.5 and plus 220. The Kings are right now.
You see, now here's the thing. Like if Irvine really does make a push and takes like a 5-point lead, if I could grab Oregon at plus 200, it's like, eat it, bitches. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because I got both sides of the game at plus. I'd have both sides of the game at plus 200 and just win a half unit. I'd be free rolling the game for a half unit. That'd be pretty cool.
I need
up 12.
I need Sacramento to get their shit together. So that's not my only loss of the day. Yeah, TCU's cruising right now. We look good there.
I'm really sweating out this money line on the Houston game, man. 33 seconds left, and they're only up 11. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get there with that money line. Whew.
Scary.
Balls. It's scary. We still got a tie game in this Cal Irvine game. I need him to go on and continue this run. I know Altman, are they on timeout? I bet Altman had to call like a full timeout.
Yeah. Commercial break.
Yeah, Altman's probably pissed and getting in that ass right now. Yeah, they're on a 12-0 run. Like, Oregon hasn't even scored in the second half yet. Remember, Jay, you said Oregon's just in complete control. You said that at halftime. Oregon's in complete control of this game. And now it's like 5 minutes into the second half. Oregon still hasn't gotten a bucket.
Tale of two halves. It's crazy in college basketball.
It's literally just a 12-0 run in the second half. Oregon has not gotten with it. Man. If we can get a couple more buckets from UC Irvine, they can go up, then maybe I can grab. Ooh, I already said that. Never mind, I repeat myself. But God, does Houston not over yet?
They're up 13 at the line. It's 21 seconds left. Fucking yeah, man. Big day.
Did they seriously foul him? Are they fouling down 13 with 20 seconds? Oh my God. How do you like to be somebody holding an under ticket right now if they're fouling down 13 with 20 seconds left?
You can
That's
get
crazy down by 13 to do that. So who took Villanova yesterday? Anyone take that?
and
Oh, you were on Purdue.
I don't know who would have taken Villanova yesterday. That would have been a dumb bet to make.
Yeah, total public play, not the old Villanova team that we know from past.
yeah, Ant was all over him. All over him like fucking bees on honey. Houston winner, bitch. Up. That's 15. Oh, I needed that so bad for them. Oh.
Did you just come?
Fucking huge.
So now Lakers up by 12. Kings in game plus 7.5.
Do you need to turn off your camera so you can go change your pants, Jason?
Oh man, thank God. All right, we got to get this TCU home, man. I feel bad because I know Chris is on the other side. He's got him. What do you got in Nebraska at, Chris? Plus 4.5?
Oh.
Yeah, plus 4.5, yeah. Went very small in that one, so nothing big on those. Now Lakers up by 14.
Irvine's got the lead, dude. Come on, I need them to get like a 5-point lead here. Oregon's already at plus. Oh my. Oregon must have possession though.
Yeah, let Irvine go up by 4, 5, 8 points. I'll take Oregon plus 3.5, plus 4.5 in game. Fuck it, why not?
No, I just want to take Oregon on the money line, and
yeah,
I want to get Oregon at plus 200. I want UC Irvine to get like a 6-point lead. That'd get me about plus 200 on Oregon. And then UC Irvine's got possession. Oregon's at plus 110 right now. If UC Irvine can get a basket, go up 39-35, or even better, like hit a 3, go up 40-35, see where that live line goes. Oh, I forgot to put in the here, let me input this game.
Okay, I'm going to take Kings plus 10.5 right now in game. That's just way too many points against the Lakers right now. The Kings are on a very bad slide the past 5-10 minutes in this game. 10.5 is a lot of points here. A lot of points. I can't see the Lakers beating anyone by 10.
You're taking Kings? Is what you said?
Plus 10.5 in game, yes. Yep, plus 10.5 in game.
They're down 15. Oh, it only gives me the total. I don't have a spread or a money line. I only have 222.5 as a total on this game. Man, I need a new book. Fuck this bookie. Fucking whore.
The worst thing about betting live basketball is the lines change so often. You got to click it right away. Whereas you have football, baseball, we got plenty of time to get that live in line in. Basketball, fuck, you got to get in right away. That's why they have that quick thing, the quick wager, the quick in-game. You just click it and then you bet it right away. Because the lines change in basketball. It's just like that. Yeah,
like it doesn't even have to change scoring. It could just change possession, and that'll alter the in-game line. Like right now, I'm staring at Oregon at plus 115. I'm not going to arbitrage this game at plus 115. I need Oregon at plus 200. Jason, get this shit. It is 12 minutes, 41 seconds left in the second half. Oregon still hasn't scored.
Wow.
That's insane.
They haven't scored in 8 fucking minutes. What's the record? How? Wow.
Yeah, 14-0, second half. Jesus Christ.
I gotta put the game on. What the fuck is going on?
Well, that's not going to continue. So.
Didn't I fucking tell you about the under was probably the lead that I had? I didn't care about the side, but I was thinking maybe the under on this game. Well, they finally got a 3. They finally hit a 3. They got 38 points now. Congratulations, Oregon. You ended your 8-minute scoring drought.
All right, we'll go to the end of this Oregon game and call it a night, man. I have literally done 17 hours of this show the last 2 days.
That's a lot of hours. TCU is still up 11 on Nebraska.
Yeah, this Cal Irvine Oregon's gonna be a good game. Back and forth here. Now Oregon's up by 4. Back and forth, back and forth.
Oh, they hit a couple of threes or something.
So it looks like Dallas Keuchel's price will go down. Of course, I like calling him Kuchel. I was fucking around that one time. You're like, it's Keuchel. I'm like, no, it's Kuchel. Of course, I know it's Keuchel. I know. But his price is going to go down. He's got to sign. He's got to get in camp, you know.
Yeah. What's his? What is he having, a contract dispute?
He wants too much money. His agent's getting too greedy. Yeah. So now his agent getting too greedy. So he's got to sign. He's got to get in camp. He's going to lose a couple of $1 million, but get in camp. I mean, everybody wants to get paid. We get that, but for a pitcher like that to be this long and opening day's 3 days away and still not signed, amazing. Same with Kimbrel, still not signed as well.
Verlander just signed a monster 2-year extension. It was on Twitter.
Syndergaard unhappy with DeGrom talks and travel. You guys got great pitching up in New York, you know.
Yeah, that's about it.
You actually have no idea what you got up there, dude. You're.
I watch them every day, bro. All I know is that we got lucky. We got to the World Series one year, and we haven't made the playoffs since.
It's one hell of a documentary, 86 Mets. I know you've seen it.
Oh, yeah.
Man,
Love it.
Dude,
Love
they
it.
partiers.
My favorite Met of all time is Gary Carter.
Sweet. Do you have his rookie card?
No, I have Wade Boggs' rookie card, though, actually.
I have Wade Boggs, too.
Somewhere in my house.
I got 2 Gary Carter rookie cards, 2 of them.
Oh, nice.
I was a huge baseball. I got so many baseball cards from the 80s. Tons.
Do baseball cards, like, hold value?
The older ones, not really. I mean, they stay steady. I mean, obviously the steroid era, like Bonds and McGuire. I got Bonds, McGuire rookie cards. They were shit. And who wants to buy, steroid users? But we all know that Gary Carter, they all took greenies back in the day, that kind of thing. But yeah, they hold value. It's like, not going to go down in value with the exception of the steroid era in baseball cards.
Yeah.
I got Bonds rookies, McGuire rookie cards, Of course, I got Tony Gwynn's rookie cards, all 3 of them, Topps, Fleer, Donruss, that type of deal. Have you seen the baseball cards lately? The past couple years, like they have a fucking. It comes with like a picture of the jersey, like from a game, and then signed. Like the baseball card is like the jersey and a signature.
Wow.
It's really crazy. They really stepped up. Baseball cards have really stepped up.
I haven't collected baseball cards in years.
Yeah, I think like the last baseball cards I bought were like Upper Deck and Pinnacle, and that had to be 15 years ago, at least.
Hey, Jason.
Hey, Dale, let's look at the chat. What were you talking about, Dale?
Hey, Jay, weren't we talking to Max about some of these CBI games tomorrow?
Yes.
What did he think about Utah Valley USF? I really like Utah Valley for some reason.
He leaned Utah Valley.
I might think that's a money line play, worthy of a money line play. And Longwood and DePaul. He thought Longwood stays within the number against DePaul.
Yeah. Yep.
That's a big number too. That's 15 points. ECU's up 12 on Nebraska right now. He thinks West Virginia beats the shit out of the Chanticleers, but I don't know.
The way Cal Irvine's fighting, and Cal Irvine right now plus 7.5 right now. Not bad.
I think Cal Irvine spent all their energy coming back. Oregon, ever since they took the lead 37-35, Oregon's gone on an 8-0 run.
Yeah, college baseball is weird, man.
Baseball?
Yeah, in terms of Dallas Keuchel, Dale, highest bidder, bro, is going to get Keuchel. You know, he's going to sign anywhere, you know. But he's got to sign. He's lost a couple $1 million trying to give too much money, but now he's got to get into camp. 43-40, Oregon up by 3.
Go Eaters.
Yeah, Jason, when you were saying the other night about the handicapping watchdog service, that's a great idea. I have not seen an app, a significant. Well, there is one out there that that we use in the for us. I need to use that too, but maybe one that's a little bit better and more refined type of a handicapping watchdog app. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
Something that's connected with Twitter, like with social media. That's a great idea right there. That's a moneymaker.
Yeah, I'm going to do that for this football season coming up, because all I have is a Google. Like I do a Google Doc for the last 5 years in football. Like I know exactly what I am in that sport. But I never used a handicapper watchdog kind of service.
Yeah, there's that one out there that handicapper's watchdog, whatever.com or whatever. But now it's got to be connected with social media. You know, connected with Twitter to where it's like connected somehow. You know what I mean? Like that type of deal. That's where the next level of thinking. You know, a lot of people make money off these apps. You know, creating a new app and they make money off that.
Yeah, man. People become billionaires. I mean, not billionaires, millionaires over the invention of an app.
Yep.
It has to be really mainstream, though.
Yeah, a lot of traffic, get it blown up.
I think we should have took Oregon when we had the shot at 4.
You think so, huh?
Yeah, I do. I think that was our opportunity. They gave us a shot and we didn't take it. And it was even money too.
Be nice if we had some buzzer beaters this tournament so far. We haven't had any. Hasn't been a single one.
Yeah, I remember that one year when Steph Curry was on Davidson. It seemed like every other game in that tournament was a buzzer beater at the end. That was a long.
Oregon's
that was
pulling
a
away.
long time ago, though. Yeah, I know. The money line, they're up 10 right now. I might look to bet a money line. Let's see what it's off the board right now.
That sucks. You see everybody spent all their energy coming back, and now Oregon just came right back at them.
Yeah, they're gonna pull a margin here.
Well,
see what they got left.
Minus 1,200. Jesus Christ.
These are cars. These are orders for cars.
Kings and the Lakers are a 10-point game going into the fourth quarter.
All right, so the Kings are live. They're still live to win that game.
Plus 385 is the money line.
Yeah, I got like around even money, minus 110.
I took them again at plus 7.5 about 10 minutes ago.
Man, TCU, Ant, that was just a fucking easy one, man.
Are you really saying that with 3.5 minutes left of the game?
Oh, see, that's the thing. It says 1 minute left in the game at FanDuel.
You need to quit looking at FanDuel, look at a real website, because there's like 3.5 minutes left.
They really fuck you up. That's like false information right there. That's bullshit. You could bet something thinking there's 1 minute in the game. Meanwhile, there's 4 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, no, there's seriously like 3 minutes, 36 seconds left of the game. They're in a TV timeout.
I take that back.
Yeah, I mean, we are significant favorites to cover the spread, but it's no lock.
Tell me why we didn't take the money line again?
On TCU?
Yeah.
Because we're pussy-ass bitches.
All right, so tomorrow we got Coastal Carolina, West Virginia. Line West Virginia minus 8.5, total 157.5. We got Scott.
I was just gonna say, because I mean I don't care about these garbage fucking tournaments. Although I am actually interested in the Coastal Carolina game, and I am interested in Utah Valley. But you know how you're not scared to just lay a number to get a win?
Yeah.
Do you just want to pick up $100 bill off the ground?
Colorado.
No. Do you want to pick up $100 bill off the ground on Saturday?
Why?
Just bet the Manchester City money line.
What's the money?
Just lay the 600.
Who are they playing?
Fulham.
So you're saying that's just literally free money?
If you're willing to lay 600, it's a free $100 bill.
There's a line out for the Saturday soccer already? For Saturday?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do the live money lines go down, Ant, like they do in basketball?
I have no fucking clue because I can't live bet soccer on my book. But I'm just going to tell you right now, like, laying 600 on Manchester City, if you just lay $600 to win 100, you're going to pick up $100 bill off the ground for free. There is not a chance on God's green earth that Fulham draws, let alone wins. Like Manchester City's winning this game like 4-1.
The UC Irvine money line is plus 1,100 right now, down 8.
You know what? That's actually worth a shot. Obviously, I'm not going to bet that, but why not? You know,
there's plenty of time. I mean, 7 minutes left.
Tons of time.
The Oregon money line is like minus 2,000. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, UC Irvine can still come back. It's only an 8-point game. It ain't double digits. Didn't Iowa force overtime being down 30?
Didn't UC Irvine just go on a 13-0 run to tie the game?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now they're down 8, and you want to offer me plus 1150?
The Lakers are getting barged in here. The Kings ain't winning. Kings ain't covering this game. The Lakers are just pulling away.
That'll be my only loss of the day. Half-unit loss. Everything else won.
Yeah, Kings minus 1.5. I took Kings plus 7.5. So hopefully I can get that 7.5 to come through, and then the 1.5's not going to cover. But still some time left here. Big 3 by Oregon there. Up by 11.
I had a great weekend, man. I'm very content to call it a night.
So looking forward to baseball. Gonna be fucking fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to not having to do anything and just tailing people. I've done my job the last 8 months. I'm ready to just fucking tail somebody and prep for football.
So Friday, Duke is laying 8 to Virginia Tech. We already talked about the other ones too.
That Texas Tech, so far from what I see, the 2 games I'm looking forward to the most are Auburn, North Carolina, Texas Tech, Michigan, and a third game would be probably Houston, Kentucky. Those are the 3 games I'm looking forward to the most.
Do you have a line on the Texas Tech game?
2 points, Texas Tech plus 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't have a line out yet. Look at ESPN app on the phone.
That total is 127.5. I think that could very well be a 1st to 60 wins the game.
Irvine closed within 8 now. They got to make a push here. 5 minutes, 5.5 to go. 5.5 minutes to go here.
And don't you think that Purdue-Tennessee game goes over 146?
Oh, he banked in the 3 right there. My God.
Purdue, what? Tennessee goes over 146?
You don't think so?
I don't have to cap it, but I mean, 146 isn't a low number, so it's not like it's low-hanging fruit at 146.
No, but I know, like, obviously we've got to dig into the numbers. It's not till next week, but I don't know, 146, it seems like it's right around the number it should be, but I lean that it goes over. I could see that Michigan State LSU game going under 150. That Duke Virginia Tech game is going to be interesting because Virginia Tech beat Duke earlier in the year. Virginia Tech's catching 7, but I think that was without Zion though. That Houston Kentucky game is going to be a great game too, man. Houston's live.
So the game's on Thursday up in Anaheim, 80 miles from my house.
What game?
The Sweet 16 games.
Oh, you going to?
FSU, Gonzaga, Texas Tech, Michigan. Nah, I'm just saying they're right up the coast, not too far away.
You're not going to any?
Nah, I'd rather bet on it.
All right, I'm going to bed.
You guys need to turn over by Oregon. Dunked it up by 15.
Yeah, we're gonna call it a night, guys. I'm fucking dead tired. It's been a long weekend. The unit count will be out tomorrow morning as soon as Ant gives me the figure. And what a great weekend. All you guys contributed. We fucking killed it, man. Really, really fun weekend. We're gonna do it all again next weekend. So we'll be back tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. You guys got anything to say?
Yeah, wish I would have tuned in yesterday. Would have made some money. Was out and about, but yeah, we're gonna kill it this week. We got baseball coming up, and we got Sweet 16. It's gonna be fun. Let's keep it rolling.
Tomorrow night, Chris, if you are around tomorrow night and you want to come on, just send me a message to send the invite. I'll be on tomorrow night around 7.
Well, okay, 7. Okay, for my time, yeah. Right on for sure.
All right, we love you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks.
A lot of fun. Hey, everyone tuning in, thank you so much. Spread the word. The more viewers we get, the more we can compile our picks together. And thank you, everyone in the chat, for tuning in. I really appreciate it.
Love you guys.
All right, Jason. I'll see you, brother. I'll see you tomorrow, bro. All right.
All right, man. Back
Later.
after this.